You struck off. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome for another Tuesday. That means it's time for another TForce RPG. It's a long story, our custom Dungeons and Dragons tabletop game that we play over the internets with myself and a couple other members of the Trinity Force Network. I am your host, LaShock, and joining with me is my normal, colorful cast of crazy kooks, the Trinity Force Adventuring Party, or TFAPs for short.
Woo!
So, we're coming to you now with episode 25. That's 25. That's a quarter worth of episodes, everybody. We got a penny for every time we made an episode. So, where we
Which we don't.
which we don't.
Yeah, we don't even get that, so relax.
And apparently
We did-
someone in Twitch chat forgot they had this open, and we just scared them.
We did get a lot of pennies, many pennies from the intra podcast showdown that we had.
Oh
this
yes, for our
past
weekend
weekend.
fundraiser. We got roughly like 1,200,000. Yeah,
I wish it were that
120,000.
easy.
Whatever. I can't math. We just had two more zeros to it and call it a day. But anyway, so we are coming for you for our now 25th episode. So why don't we go ahead and anyone got any announcements before we do the recap of last week?
I have one question.
Yes.
Has it been dawn since I used my Ring of Ram when we initially opened this place? Because I need to roll a d3 to see how many charges I have back.
You have performed one long rest. You don't know what it's like outside. You don't know if it's dawn. It hasn't dawned on you.
Ow.
But the ring would know.
What are you saying is after a long rest?
Yes.
Would you reach?
You're good.
All right. So I'll roll. So do I roll a d3 or does it matter?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your d3.
All right. Well, that's beautiful. I got 3.
Recharge.
That's the best thing that's
so-
ever happened to me.
So nobody, though pretty much every single one of us participated in the intra podcast bash, except for Chira. None of us were on the team that won, as the Hearth of the Cards podcast.
I didn't lose technically, though.
Yeah, technically, Lumalia or Santana only lost one game because we got tilted super hard after we had to play the proper in a 3v3 support only
I
Twisted Tree Line match.
Yeah, I can see
Anywho.
why you did that by playing by the rules.
Yeah. Donations forced Kargan and I to play Malzahar Tom Kench bot lane and have to rush Sunfire Cape first while I was AD Malzahar. It wasn't we gave it our true fighting spirit, but we didn't believe enough in the power of friendship, so we did
I
not
believe there was another donation that told everybody to go visit bot lane all of the time.
No, that was just their own
first
free will.
TF alt was top lane.
For anyone
So-
who doesn't play League of
League of
Legends,
Legends?
I'm really sorry.
So
Hey, that's why we
moving-
edit it out in post.
Moving
Right.
on.
I'm just saying.
Moving on. Thank you for Venrus with the interruption. So, last week, episode 24, TFAPs went through the trial of the goddess of compassion and redemption, Melee, and had to relive many of unpleasant incidents they went through. Truths were revealed.
Sucked.
A lot of emotions ran high. Chira kind of got his heart broken, and Kargan lost his weapons, but gave himself to Melee to basically champion her beliefs. And well, time will have to tell exactly what that will mean. The group completed the challenge to her satisfaction, and then went and were resting outside and recovering from that moment with some tensions high around Tristan as his Well, the history with her and Chira turns out to be a little more foggy than we had imagined. So, when we come back into the game, the party has rested up before deciding that they're going to tackle next the challenge of Remiel, the lawful good deity of justice, truth, protection.
And by we decided, Mott decided that this is what we're doing, and we have no
Hiram.
choice.
nobody objected.
Hiram the Swift decided.
Sorry, Hiram the Swift stood in front of a door, not letting anyone else go to another door.
I think there's only the one door.
There is only one door.
All right, so he just is sitting in front of the one door.
To Remiel!
I've in my defense, I've been trying to figure out how this ring works.
Yes, you have your new pearly ring.
I was looking for a turtle.
You did not
That
find
you'll
the
never
turtle.
find.
It's dead.
So the biggest loss was the fact that Lumalia realized that she couldn't find Oliver. Where he could be? That's a good question.
Now
we'll
I just
do-
need to stab something.
So stay tuned
This-
for a filler side episode where me and a special guest
Adventures of Oliver.
plays Ollie, and it's just like the episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender where it was just Appa. But anyways, moving forward. Forward.
Thank you.
So, you guys have all rested, and Hiram is impatiently standing before the door, wanting to go and tackle the challenge of Remiel, stating that they felt that the group needed some truth and needed to face the truth. Nobody else really had any other idea or objection. The demise both get up and look like they're ready. Trisan kind of keeping her a respectful and quiet distance from Chira, prepares herself as well. Brahm licks your hand, Hiram.
Let's do
I get
it.
up and I head over to Hiram.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? And I shove him through the door.
I walk through the door.
What color? Hiram's hair is a dark brown, if memory serves.
Because he's
His
boring.
His beard is like an auburn red.
An auburn red beard with brown hair. Okay, so apparently the curtain doesn't match the carpet. So,
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, that was a real question. I'm looking at Twitch chat this week.
yes, that was a real question.
From our awesome artist who's doing art for our show and our people.
We do, yes, we have some commission artwork on it. But anyways, moving forward with the story. We'll touch on more of that stuff at the break and everything. So you guys go through the door, and you see as it opens into a long, dull gray stone hallway with light torches along the wall. As you're proceeding down this hallway, you see that it is lined with statues. Of men and women, humans, elves, dwarves, all various different figures in these statues, all typically in a very similar pose of just kind of standing there with their arms clasped behind their back, looking at attention.
Do I recognize any of the people that the statues are made of?
Give me a history or religion check.
I will do a religion check. I will roll a 5.
Actually, you will roll a 2 and get +3.
Yes.
There is truth in that. No, you have not. You have,
Mission pass.
you have not. No, none of these look really familiar to you. You've not encountered any of this imagery before. But there are basically they're plaques, but they don't state names. They simply say like fell in the battle of the river's edge, defending refugees fleeing from an Orcish army. The last man standing at the Battle of Turnog's Gate. Like all of these figures have some sort of plaque stating like a heroic war effort or some manner in which they died in a sacrificial manner, so to speak. And as you walk come to the end of the hallway, there is a simple single wooden door at the end of the hallway.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door, and you enter out into a large open grass field. As far as the eye can see, you just see grass. And all over, there are various swords, axes, weapons that are just like plunged into the ground all over the place.
So, like, Fate's Day?
Yeah, like Unlimited Blade
Ultimate
Works.
Blade
but-
Works?
Unlimited
Alright,
Blade
cool.
Works,
Come
but with
on.
grass. Fine, if that's the imagery you
Replace the
need.
sand with grass.
Replace
Alright, cool.
the sand with grass, and there's a normal sky. But yeah, as far as you can see, you see swords and grass, and in the middle of the field in your range of vision, you see a lone figure kind of just standing out there amidst this field of grass and swords.
I approach them.
As you approach and get closer, you can see the figure is armored in like a chainmail hauberk, shield hanging on her back, sword strapped at her side. You see a striking young woman, short, black hair, piercing blue eyes, standing at like a military tension. The armor looks very well made and functional, but not at all like elaborate. There's no ornamentation on it. It's just pure functional. As she watches you all approach.
There's no one else around,
No one.
and she's looking right at us.
Mm-hmm.
I wave. Hello.
She nods politely back.
You could say hello back, bitch.
Off to a great start. Welcome, petitioners.
Hello.
Yo.
It's like stops and just kind of like looking, says that, and it's just like looking you all over one at a time in a very like kind of, I guess you could say judging you, weighing and measuring you by appearance as you are standing there in front of her.
I wink when she looks at me.
Okay.
I stand right at attention because I kind of get that vibe from her that this might just be a test. So I'm not making any moves until spoken to.
After about a minute of kind of awkward silence and staring, she kind of nods her head, almost warns herself this. I am Remiel.
Cool.
We figured.
What's up?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Why do you believe you are worthy of this boon?
Well, you got this one. Hit him.
We do it. We do it to save the life of another that we believe was taken unjustly, an innocent in a fight that wasn't hers to have.
Many innocents die in conflicts just and unjust. What makes this one so special that you have traveled all this furthest way out here?
Because we have the power and the will to do it.
I see. And so you come here to seek to resurrect this one person. And Nathaniel said, this is my wife, the love of my life. And then he kind of like bows his head, like respectfully.
Did they actually ever get married? Was that official?
Oh,
We
good
don't
point.
know.
Before we met them.
Yeah, we have no idea, but we assume.
Oh. Okay.
So like, she takes very long pauses between every time that she speaks, just like kind of looking you all over. Do you know what it is to sacrifice?
No.
Nope.
No,
Yes.
I lost my family as a child, and I have not had the opportunity yet to give myself in the name of another. So I can only do so by my actions, which I stand in front of you here today to prove.
Stops, continues to stare at you, Feather.
Just so you know, I'm not looking at her. I'm just like looking away.
You're like looking at your feet.
Yeah.
A strange collection that you all are together. What do you fight for?
We fight for what we see is right based on the information that we have. We found in our travels that our ways aren't always the best, and our information always isn't the most accurate. But we can only do and react based on what's presented. We take action where others would choose to stay behind.
Very well. She turns and starts to walk and says, "Follow me."
I follow.
Very well.
I walk as I still look up to the sky.
I literally just picture Venrus like,
Vendors, you're going the wrong way.
not making eye contact. Nope. So you guys walk, and walk, and walk, and she's very silent. And it seems like you have been walking at this point for hours. You're a little tired, but not really tired. And suddenly walks up and you see there's a tree. And around this tree is a group of people. And she walks over there and sees, and it's all like in a paused moment. Like all these people are frozen in the moment in time. And looks over, walks up next to this frozen group of people, and looks back at you and says, "Tell me what you see here."
Can I
we
do?
recognize anyone?
You can give perception checks and investigation
love to do that.
checks and insight checks.
Oh boy.
Wait, all of them?
One.
Or just
Each of you can choose one to start with.
Okay.
Perception for 15.
Okay.
Hold on.
Perception for 5.
Perception for 9.
Perception for 22.
Perception for 18.
Perception for 25.
Okay.
So I'd just like to point out really quickly that I've rolled 2 digital dice and 1 physical dice, and all 3 have been 2s.
Dun 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 dun.
You fucking suck.
The truth comes in twos.
Yeah, apparently.
Well,
The
it
The first
is-
law of Remiel.
guys. It is Tuesday.
Fuck
oh, see.
So-
Thanks, Dad.
So, Lumalia, you immediately notice that in this scene, looking over anything that sticks out, you see a small, dirt poor looking, like, very stereotypical orphan child attempting to steal from a food cart. And you see a merchant is like arm up in the air, not like about to hit them, but it's kind of like yelling, like to grab attention there. And you notice that there is a guard that is approaching nearby. And as you guys are all kind of looking over this scene here, Venrus, you notice as this is all kind of like being pointed out that the guard seems to be holding a slip of paper in his offhand, and it seems to be, for lack of better words, a write-up from a superior officer, basically stating that he's been too lenient on his watch and needs to crack down harder, or else he'll be out of a job.
All right.
You guys
Murder
also
the kid.
You guys also noticed that that this merchant, his stall looks, the goods on it look like the bread, like he's a bread merchant, we'll say, and some of them look like they're getting stale or going bad, like he's not selling enough, and he looks like very stressed out.
Did my 18 perception reveal anything else in particular? I didn't know if you caught my perception or not.
Lumali got 25, so
Oh, I didn't hear that.
all the
I gotcha.
all the finer details.
So, what we have here is an orphan stealing bread from a terrible baker and a guard who's not very good at his job.
Seems like it.
And a trap door opens up underneath Lumalia and she dies.
And then Orfeo pops out and shoots the orphan in the head.
Ah.
Throwback.
She, looks at you and says, "That is a way one could interpret it. How would you see this? How would you see this resolution play out?"
I've been hungry, and I know what it feels to have the need to steal and to do whatever it takes to live. But the merchant here too clearly isn't selling his wares. It needs that money. So were I here to intervene, I'd pay for the food that the child stole and give more to the merchant and buy more of his product to give to the kid who clearly can't afford a meal of his own.
And if you were to sit as judge upon this situation,
Well, the child did steal, but the guards need to impress his boss by cracking down on the city has no effect on the situation.
Rail nods and looks to the rest of you. Do you all
Are you
agree,
expecting
or
that?
do you have your own opinions?
My concern is exactly if there's an orphan who cannot find his way to feed himself and a baker who has problems making coin, I must ask, who is making coin in this situation? It seems very few.
And what bearing would that have upon your judgment?
I just feel the situation may have been different if people were able to fend for themselves a little bit better. Possibly, maybe taxes or tariffs. I know it's nothing much of the situation, but if people are starving and a baker can't sell his own bread, that must be a bigger problem in and of itself, no?
So you would seek a greater cause to the entire socioeconomic situation of the scene before you.
Those are some mighty big words.
Yes.
She nods and looks to the rest of you to see if you have any input.
What if
Oh god, here we go.
What if the guard chastises the orphan and comes to an agreement where the orphan won't steal, and if the orphan doesn't steal, the baker, who already has bread that's going bad, gives his leftover, almost bad bread at the end of the day to the orphan, and the whole situation resolves itself.
Ooh, brother, what if the orphan helped the baker sell his bread to eat himself?
And gets paid? That's pretty solid too.
She looks and nods. There's like complete poker face the entire time. Very well. And again, looks to see if there's anybody else who's going to like add anything else to the situation.
The law is the law. The child chose to steal. I do not understand his
Oh,
circumstances.
don't give me that. That's bullshit.
And as I'm still ignoring him, he should be punished regardless.
The child was hungry. He did what he did to eat. It was allowed to be stolen. The child did nothing wrong.
Obviously, there are rules here in this scenario that he broke. Therefore, there needs to be some sort of punishment.
The child feels some regret, but he did what he did to survive. I feel there needs to be nothing done.
Regret, no regret. Punishment is punishment. Justice is justice in their system.
Tell that to the child that has no parents.
I don't know this kid's backstory. I'm just saying. This is how society works.
Who cares how it works? It's not working for him.
Were you not a child on the street alone, cold and hungry, under a rainy bridge at one point?
Yeah, but my parents were able to feed me.
I'm sorry. How did you think they did it? Remember, I thought the sole point was that they were doing it through questionable means. Yeah.
Think ways which I do not yet know.
No,
So
I think you're just being a hypocrite here and telling the god what she wants to hear.
I think you all are.
No,
And what would you see done?
Nothing. You can't cherry pick situations. You can't.
Real smooth.
Yeah, right there, Remiel.
Oh,
See, you can't
and I
cherry
take
pick
another
this.
sip of my whiskey.
You can't cherry pick the
Can't cherry pick
situation,
your
but
words.
Lumalia just attempted to tie the stem of a cherry while
Yeah.
talking.
That was a crit fail.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
Man, you can't pick situations to help and ignore. Are you going to help every orphan that you see now? Everyone that steals? It is a bigger problem than that.
I'm not saying I would help him. I'm just saying the orphan did nothing wrong.
Very well.
By law, stealing is not something that is right. Everyone knows that.
For once, I agree with Lumalia.
Thank you.
Can we
The
note
long-
that episode 25, roughly 27 minutes in, Venrus
When he's
agreed
not
with
awkwardly
They,
Lumalia.
hitting
they
on
agreed
me.
on the boat at some point. I remember.
I'm sure it's
Every
happened.
now and then.
I think the point that we're all trying to get to is this: there's more to the situation than what meets the eye. To just pass judgment blindly without actually looking at the full story could cause problems, as we had known just from our previous challenge.
She nods. And follow me. And begins to walk away from the frozen scene at the tree.
We follow.
Walks and walks and walks. Did I mention that you guys walk?
Yeah, there's a lot of
What?
that in this dimension.
Oh, okay.
And you come across, and then suddenly it's like you're going from this grass field, and they're still endless as far as I can see, and you start approaching a large tower. She walks in. The tower has no door, but an open doorway, and enters.
I go in.
Yeah, go in.
And upon entering in there, you enter into this tower, and she begins walking up these stairs.
Follow her up the stairs.
Go up the stairs a few flights, and comes to a room with a simple table, 10 seats around it, and she takes a seat.
Yeah, I take a seat.
I shall sit.
I'll sit next to her.
Left or right?
Right.
I got the
Ooh,
left.
seat of honor.
I know these things. I know these customs.
Yeah, I'll sit.
I just don't give a fuck.
Except when you do.
Except for when you do.
Which is very rarely.
So it's and looks over first to Lamalia. What
Oh,
is
God.
that is most important that you protect in your life?
What does it matter to you?
I must know.
Why?
You're on the trial here, not I. But if you must know, what I seek to protect is the sanctity of those who work to live right in this world.
How's that going for you?
Stormhaven flourishes under my guide.
And what about the rest of the world? Do we ignore that as well?
Damn it.
My rules are simple and laid plain as they have been since the reckoning. Those who follow it have my blessing and go those ways. The others, I wish them well if they attempt their own way, but they will do so without my aid.
Much like the orphan in the streets.
Fair enough. I forgot what the question was. Sorry.
What is the most important thing in your life to protect?
Oh, my family.
She nods, looks over to Venrus. What is the most important thing in your life that you seek that you would protect?
Ooh, this is a tough one.
The skeletons in your closet?
It's a tie between either my knowledge or my immortality.
You do not possess immortality.
Not yet.
Interesting. Looks over then at Hasser. What is most important to you?
It's been a while since anyone's asked me that question. What is most important to me? I'm going to be honest, I had not thought about that in a while. Can you come back to me?
Certainly. I can respect your request. Looks to Chira. What is the most...
Oh, God damn it. You know what, Hasser, I was going to say pass, but you already beat me to it.
You know, if there's
You
something past, it
actually
must not be
you actually
very
get a
important.
small smile out of her from this interaction.
You can come back to me, too.
Very well. Looks to Nathaniel. He goes, I think what should be obvious. I am fighting to protect, to bring back my wife. That is the most important thing to me, my family, my love. And looks to Tabitha. My family. That is the most important thing that I have. The only thing that I have, really. Nods. Looks to Tristan. He kind of keeps her down and goes, my freedom. Looks to Kargan.
What's the most important to me?
That you would fight the hardest to protect.
I'll just go with freedom.
Nods and looks to Hiram.
Hiram's kind of looking down at the table, just thinking long, introspective thoughts. Nothing. You know, a couple of months ago, I was just a kid who got abandoned by his family in the woods, and now I'm caught up with these people, and we can't even agree on what causes ours half the time. In Victoria Point, I found what anything close to purpose could be through some of your disciples in Stormhaven, but I don't know what's worth fighting for or what's worth keeping now. So, nothing.
Nods and then looks back to Hasser.
So is the question, what is worth fighting for?
What is the most important thing to you that you would seek to protect?
What is most important to me then?
Pass.
No, Vendress. It's hard. I can't say any one person or thing that I would fight to protect. If my teachings with Garako have taught me anything, it's that I wish to fight most and protect that which I think is good. Not any particular one thing, but I hate to see tragic things happen in this world where I could have fought to prevent them, such as with Angelica, such as with much is going on in Tirnaga right now.
Nods at you and looks lastly to Chira.
The thing that matters to me most is to be able to make the choices that I want along the path that I'm walking, and for those who walk with me to make the choices that they wish to make as well. Call it freedom, call it free will, call it whatever you want. I just want to see myself and those around me walk down whatever route that they wish to without fear of judgment along the way. And I take out the gift that Tristan gave back to me and I toss it over to her.
She blinks for a moment and carefully takes it and puts it, back into her pocket, and is silent and speechless.
Tabitha?
Tabitha's here.
Tabitha went.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
They
said
all
family.
went.
Yeah, the Demise are a very family-oriented bunch.
They are here for one specific reason. Like they wouldn't be here otherwise.
Um, very well then. If these are what is most important to you, you must be prepared to protect that and to fight for it. For while
Yes.
and
Nothing.
I will fight for fighting.
you will fight for fighting. And then suddenly she nods, and you're standing in a room that looks very similar to the tower that you're in,
Oh boy.
except for around there are 9 different cage-like doors.
Ew.
In this room, and this room it's like 30 feet. It's a very small contained room, and you see the Thura family, the Demai family. You see a tome and a whole lot of locked and shut doors.
Are all these things behind the doors, or are they in the room with us?
They're in the room with you. And then you see one of the doors start to rise open. And walks in this large, green-skinned, ugly-smelling, brutish
I pull my
creature.
sword out.
There's drool dripping down its mouth and mucus dripping down from its nose as it's just kind of coming in, arms all but dragging on the ground. Anyone can give me we'll say a nature check to see if they know what this is.
Side note, you said this is a 30-foot room, roughly?
Yeah.
21.
You guys are pretty well crammed in there.
17.
Ooh.
15
21.
for me.
13.
Is it just like a plain Nonagon? Are there any markings or anything that would kind of help me orientate to it?
The creature?
No, like the doors and stuff.
No, they're just they're literally iron bar jail cell doors.
Okay.
I'm also activating my Rite of the Storm, so I'm losing 6. Well, I have -6 temporary hit points, and my sword glows on lightning.
So, Chira, you recognize this creature as a troll.
Guys, we got a troll here.
Did nothing better come from a 21?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't hear 21. You also recognize it as a troll, and it is just staring and looking at you all and sniffing into the air.
I wave and say, hello!
And then I'm gonna need everybody to
Yep.
roll initiative now.
Oh,
Jeez, my initiative is garbage. I rolled a 4.
17.
You're a 4.
I didn't
I
I swear,
18.
since we've come to 5e, my initiative has always been good.
Whereas
I rolled a
before,
22.
it was always garbage.
No shite.
So, okay, roll and I'll go down the list. Venris, what is your initiative?
10.
10. Hiram,
8.
8. Lumalia,
22.
22. Why is Venris on here twice? Why is Hiram on here twice?
Because I actually used the
Because we
used
actually
the
used
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hasser, what did you get? Hasser? what was-
17.
17.
17.
Chira?
I got a 4.
4. Kargan?
18.
18. Okay.
I'll just be down here with the low initiative people, guys.
So Lumalia, You were the first to react to this thing's, as it like kind of rears back and puts its arms out to the side and lets out a guttural.
Cool. That's great. I guess I'll go and double stab it, 'cause that's what I do. Yay. I'm so excited.
You're so excited.
Wait, you talk about stabbing stuff all the time, and then when
It's
you
a
actually
troll.
have to stab something, you're
I
all
don't want to
mopey
bloody
about
my
it.
sword on a troll.
You could try talking to it if you'd like.
No, I
That'd be
don't
actually
talk.
very interesting. Please go and talk to that troll.
Yeah, do you speak troll?
I speak abyssal. That's not troll though.
They speak giant. Does anyone here speak giant?
No.
Didn't think so.
I would be shocked if anybody did.
Right.
Just putting it out there.
All right. So I'll move the whatever, 25 feet or so to get to the troll, and I'm gonna double stab it.
All right, so Lumalia springs just, almost kind of casually just is like pulls out her blades and becomes approaching at the creature.
And because it hasn't taken a turn in combat yet, I have advantage on all my attack rolls. Yay! Wow, this is great. All right, I hit it once.
You do hit it once as you come up and jab into it with the short sword.
Woo! 9. Yay!
Then as you jab into it. Nope. Okay. No. Your sword's not able to get a grasp on the thing's very primitive pea-body almond-sized brain.
I hit it with the other sword.
Oh, my bad.
Remember, I only have one of the swords.
One of the swords. That's right. Okay.
If I had 2, that'd be awesome.
Cargalicious definition.
Make them trolls go loco.
Does he have anything like in his hands or anything? Like, is he wielding anything?
He has, like, his hands end in large, curled, hooked claws.
Can I heat metal that?
You absolutely cannot.
Okay.
They are.
I got really
for
excited
that.
for a second.
Yeah, I got very excited too.
120%. His claws are not made of metal.
Okay. They sounded metal for a second there. I got really excited.
I mean,
okay.
they're metal, but they're not metal.
Okay. All right. I was just trying. I'm gonna like reach for my hammer as I have instinctively done for oh so long, realizing it's not there. Going, oh, that's right. I don't have that, so I'm just going to pull my shield and more or less take a defensive stance.
Wait, didn't you have... Oh, never mind.
What?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Kind of at a loss to do. I go look at Hasser. I go, Hasser, is that the thing you wanted to fight or not? And I'm going to give him
Not
an inspiration.
Specifically, but sure.
All right, so you go out there and you're like, hey, don't you want to fight this thing? Huh? Well then, on that note, it's Hasser's turn.
You know what? I was gonna bless you guys, but now since I got some
You
inspiration,
didn't sneeze.
I am definitely going to be kicking the crap out of that thing.
Alright.
Just gonna pull up my spell book quick. Here, okay. Never mind. It didn't save to this phone. Shit.
I imagine Hasser looking through a book. 1 second, please. Let me find the spell.
I do not read this language very well.
Shit. 'Cause it's a bonus action. So, you know what? I'm just going to use Abjure Enemy.
Oh. All right, so I do believe he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
And
Yeah.
what is your spell save DC?
That would be 11. Oh fuck.
Ooh.
What does that do?
He's
11.
feared for 1 minute if it succeeds.
Oh,
Let's
cool.
say 11. It should be 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
8 plus proficiency bonus plus charisma. So that should be 14. What the heck?
Oh, wait, wisdom. 1 second here. Why is that saying
This is
wisdom?
what edits for.
Edits are
Got it.
for. Edits are for.
Edit.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to
Raven, are
upload
you
my audio from last
listening?
week.
Come on and edit this now.
Bear with us for just one moment here.
Guys, I can't just use the ring right
Yeah,
off the
it's
bat.
supposed to
Jeez.
be. It is supposed to be wisdom, not or charisma, not wisdom. So, bam, I fixed it in your character sheet for you. So that would mean it's a DC 14 on its wisdom. Otherwise, it becomes afeared of you. As you approach it and attempt to abjure this enemy, as you just walk forth and channel the divinity of Garako, and your eyes glow like an intense, bright, like flaming white, and just stare him down, and the creature just like kind of freezes in its tracks, just looking at you.
Oh wow, that's a new one.
So he is.
Yeah, I haven't really used it before.
So he is frightened, which puts him at disadvantage on all attack rolls, and his movement speed is reduced to 0 at the moment.
Then, sorry.
And so it'll be and it will retain this until basically you damage it.
And I will, with my bonus action, use Vow of Enmity.
Oh, Vow of Enmity. All right.
What is
So
that?
with that,
We're learning so many things.
Yeah.
Oh.
As a bonus action, I can use it against a creature within 10 feet. Wait, is it within 10 feet?
You can walk up to make it within 10 feet of you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You basically walk up to this thing, eyes glowing with the fierce divine energy of Garako. It's frozen fear in place, while you basically like a imprint of like the symbol of Garako kind of appears on its forehead as you have marked it as essentially your chosen enemy. And that will gain you advantage on all attack rolls against that creature for 1 minute.
Yeah.
So he finds a
Oh,
different
that's
way
it.
to go Super Saiyan.
Just got some different hoops to jump through.
All the hoops.
The creature's like...
The funny thing is, it almost took just as long.
Hey, that's one round. That's one round.
So the creature's like struggling, like, and it attempts to reach out with its claws and it snaps out with its teeth and claws, trying to bite and rip into it. It's like it's afraid, but fight or flight, it's gonna fight. But disadvantage. What is your armor class? Oh no.
Me?
Yes.
It should be 18.
18. Oh boy. So.
Wait, it hits?
Oh, he does
Oh.
hits on the bite.
Oh, come on.
Misses its first claw and misses its second claw, but it will bite you as it comes up, and it's just like 7 points of damage as it just like lunges forward and takes a snap into your shoulder.
All right.
Like just as it presses on the sides of the armor, you feel the pressure. Like, oh,
That's kind of smart.
Venrito.
I don't really want this thing to be hitting me, so I'm going to be casting a mirror image on myself to create 3 more Venuses.
I love that spell.
Pop multiple Venruses.
Can I throw something at one of the Venruses?
On your turn, you can.
Okay.
And I will back away as far as I can.
What a fucking pussy.
You're like, woof, defense. Do you want him to cast Fireball in the 30-foot room?
Yes. Yes.
Please don't do that.
I have evasion.
So you kind of like squirm back through the crowd, like, oh, I don't want to be close to this. Hiram.
Hiram pulls out his bow. He notches an arrow, but then does nothing. He's readying an action until this troll decides to attack to something that hasn't attacked it first.
Okay. Chira.
We're the
All
most
right.
passive motherfuckers ever now.
I'm not.
I'm running up to the troll and I'm going to try and cut its hands off.
Okay.
There we go. That's the cheer I know.
There's Hiram and Benders in the background, like, we'll wait it out. And Cheer's like, no, it can't have hands.
Nope, but that's its hands are its most terrifying threat, other than that beautiful face of his. But we'll deal with that later. So I guess the first attack roll is 25.
That will definitely hit.
All right, and the damage roll is 9 slashing and 4 lightning damage. Wait, 13 slashing and 4 lightning damage.
So you come up and slash this poor, terrified creature, like right across the forms, like cutting
It bit
And then it's
Haser.
not gonna- yeah, but it's not going to be terrified now that it's taken damage.
He'll deal with it.
snapping it out of its fears. You cut across this thing's form. So I don't have to cut its hands off us. It's got thick, like kind of like bulbous, scaly, almost skin.
I'm gonna try and cut his hands off again then,
Okay.
and that is a 9.
That will not hit.
All right.
All right. So Nathaniel immediately takes up, like, runs over as he sees like the body of Angelica laying there and stands in front of it in defensive posture, holding his hammer in front of him. Tabitha runs over, kind of like backs him up, not uncertain what to do in such an enclosed space. Tristan goes around behind the creature to flank it and stabs at it with her sword. Oh, she'll actually hit. Would you
You
look
sound
at
surprised.
that?
He said surprised.
Oh, I didn't think that the character was going to do anything for you guys.
She reaches over there and stabs up into the side, like its ribs, like where she's guessing the kidney would be, and the creature roars out. I'll work out my monster voices.
I give it a B.
Hashtag monster voices.
Hashtag monster voices. Lumalia.
Attack me.
Real quick, is there like a door out of this room?
There's 9 of them.
Well, I mean, I thought those are like cage doors.
I mean, this one of them opened for this troll to walk into.
Can we see like? So I'm just trying to get a better picture here. So it's a room, and then there's cage doors, and there's like cages.
It's a circular room.
I got that much.
And the circular room
Okay.
has these sort of cage-like doors, and you can't really see anything beyond them.
So we can't see out the doors.
It just looks like vagueness, like there's nothing there, like shadow.
Did the troll come from one of the doors?
Yeah, one of the doors opened. It's still open. Behind the troll.
Well, whatever. I was just curious if there's like a bright light outside, or sunshine or something. But that's fine.
No.
No sunshine, only stabbing. So we'll do that again. Double short swords, right in its, I guess, meaty side, since Tabitha's already flanking.
Tristan, but whatever.
Tristan, they're all the same.
Ow, oh, God.
Ow, I know, right? 25 on the first one, 10 on the second.
Alright, well, the first one will hit, and you'll get sneak attack on that as well, since
know.
since you guys are kind of gangbanging this thing.
Pretty much. First. I'm thinking. 1, 3, 5, 7. 46? No. Yes. Right?
Oh, let me consult
Hold
the
on, I'm looking.
Tome of Knowledge!
Another moment
there's a
where
table?
editing helps for
Oh,
the
I'm
people
so
out
stupid. Yeah, it's
there in
46.
podcast land.
Editing!
46?
Yeah. So
46 what?
extra damage because sneak attack.
4d6.
4d6, Mutt.
Not
Oh.
46.
Fuck.
I thought you said
Okay.
46
Jesus
myself. I'm like, what?
Christ. I was like, nerf that, whatever that is.
7 plus 7.
Hashtag nerf rogues.
Ugh, yeah.
Oh, story of my fucking World of Warcraft life.
22.
Okay, yeah. You're like, "Gah!" This thing roars out again in pain. It's basically it's got 2 short swords, one from Lumali and the other from Trisan, each into where its roughly kidneys would be. They're flanking on opposite sides.
As my bonus action, I'll giggle.
Give me a charisma roll.
Ooh, shit. That's actually not too bad. 20.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's creepy.
Yeah, it is.
I'm so happy.
All right, Kargi.
You said that the troll came through a door. Is that door still open?
It is.
Is there anything in that room through that door?
You can't really see. There's a big troll in the way.
Can I go around the troll and see?
He's kind of standing in the doorway.
Slide under its legs.
I am tempted to, and yes, I will attempt to do that.
All right, I'm gonna
Yes.
need an acrobatics roll.
I hope the troll just like teabags you.
Wait, I not trust. I get a vision randomly of him doing this, and I'm going to give him a 15.
15 plus your acrobatics.
That's going to be a 19 total.
Okay, so you're kind of like for a moment there, like sure what to do, and Venris goes, dive between his legs, and you're like, for some reason, you're like, yeah, that was just what I was thinking, and you just go, and that the creature sees you, you're like, ugh, it takes a swipe, and you dive and roll between its legs, coming out behind it.
Okay, and what do I see through the magic door?
3 more trolls walking this way.
Not
I
what you
close the
expected.
door.
I'm gonna need a strength check from you, because this thing is like, it's like a portcullis almost, so you're gonna have to like reach up and pull the thing down.
Yeah, okay, I'll give that a go. Does 18 do it?
Yes. So Karga goes,
Oh, God.
dives and rolls,
Oh,
and comes
boy.
up behind the thing. You take a look, you're like, shit! You jump up, reach, and slam the thing down. Now you're like back to back with this troll. Squished
that
between
troll
it and the
grinding.
door. Yeah, you guys are grinding. You're grinding your ass up on that troll ass.
That's fine.
That's gonna be
Knowing
your,
that
that's gonna be your whole turn to all of these movements and actions. But you have a
Okay.
bonus action.
right. I was hoping because now that like I am kind of in between a troll and a big door, I was hoping to see if maybe the ring will be able to summon me a weapon of some sort with my bonus action.
Well, basically, how this ring will work is you will, request the aid of melee. So, what is your request? What are you asking for the ring for? Like, you're basically asking it to grant you the weapon, but like, why? The why?
Right. I guess I'm asking for some protection in the event that the troll decides to attack me.
Okay.
Please give him a tower shield. Tower shield.
The ring glows. And what weapon do you want it to take the form of?
Damn it.
You get to
A butter knife.
You get to decide.
Well, now. For now, we'll stick with longsword because I want to keep my shield. You know what? Can I get a blunt weapon instead?
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, you get a 420 blaze it. No.
Oh.
No, yeah, you're like, the ring shines and whoosh, a warhammer appears floating before you.
Oh, you've used that before.
Yeah, okay. I can work with this.
Hasser.
All right, time to finally unleash the beast.
Keep your pants on.
Oh boy.
I was about to say.
Malay. Twitch chat, Malay. give me a-
Wait.
Somewhere Magnus perks up an eyebrow.
All Was I supposed to be wearing pants right now? I can put. Never mind. They're staying off. All right. So I'm going in on this beastie. Rolling to attack. 16. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I have advantage, so let's see.
Okay, well, 16 will
18.
hit, so yes, you will hit.
Well, let's say, yeah, whatever.
But you can still crit. You can still crit. Believe.
Yeah.
He got an 18.
Okay. So I'm going to go at that with an attack plus a, I'm going to burn a second level spell for, smiting damage.
So an extra 2d8 radiant damage.
Yeah. Gonna have lots of fun here.
As you rear back the meteor hammer of Graco, like,
Oh my god! Wait, no, I get another D8. Oh my god! 2 7s and 2 8s.
oh.
Oh, sweet.
So you're just
So
like,
that's
I think
30,
that's safe to say.
34 damage.
Oof.
so burning the magic of Graco into this, you're just like, whoosh, as the hammer flies out and it glows with the might of Graco as it slams into this creature. Hitting it right across the jaw, breaking it, unhinging the jaws. You see it, like completely like hanging loose, ripping the skin. You see the mouth of things hanging open. Don't you have two attacks?
I do. Can I tell it's pretty close to dead?
It looks pretty done fucked up.
Alright. Yeah, then I'll attack it again. I was gonna do something else, but yeah, you're right. Smite again or not smite again? Yeah, I'll smite again with the first spell slot. There.
Alright, so
Okay.
2d8 this time.
4.
Don't forget those wonderful inspiration dice.
Does that count towards damage?
I
It
don't
can,
think so.
for Kargi,
Can it?
because he's a College of Valor. He can put it towards attack,
Oh.
damage, armor class, saving
15.
throw, or skill check.
Oh.
I'm versatile.
I mean, I've
You also still
totaled.
you also still have advantage.
Wait, huh? I thought that was just for attack.
Yeah, but did you roll your attack yet?
Oh, why did I? I'm like already rolled.
Advantage on damage.
Oh God, that sounds terrifying.
Okay. That's 9 or 19.
That will hit.
Okay. Now I'll roll for damage. There, 4, 5. Hey, I'll give them the same rolls too. 4, 5, 6. So 15 and 19. Burn the inspiration or not? Is that going to be enough? I know I can't ask.
You can't know. You can't know.
Fuck it, I'll burn the inspiration.
All
Do
right.
all the damage.
Is it a D6?
It's a
card?
It's a D8, an extra D8
Oh, okay.
damage. So
Thanks. Okay, so then what's it, 19? So that would be then plus another 6, 25.
wham! As the meteor hammer comes back around, so I can say, oh, and it drops to the ground as she's like slam this thing into the top of its head as it drops, and Hasair kind of like,
Yay.
And-
One
I
down.
fought for fighting.
and then you hear the sound of cracking. As the
Behind me?
troll stands back up, and you see it, and as it pushes its jaw back into place, the skin reconnects all along, and it,
So you can say he regenerated.
yes, he regenerated. I was thematically describing it, you asshole.
Is he like
Fucking
undead or
generous.
something now?
He's a troll. They regenerate.
We don't know
Yeah.
that.
We don't.
I would know that.
Yeah, Hiram knows that.
I might know that. I don't know.
Not with that nature check.
Nope, that's a 6. I don't know that.
So it lashes out with biting at Hasair for
Yeah, do it.
Ooh.
oh baby 21. to your armor class, and then followed by a claw and a claw. Oh, so
Come
yeah,
on.
so 21, 19. I mean, you can have +7. The odds are pretty good. But so
Yeah.
the bite doing 10 points of damage to you, and the claw doing an additional 10 points of damage.
Fine. I'll take it like a champ.
Like a boss.
Hasir like not only takes the damage, but he sticks his chin out and welcomingly like accepts the blow, taking it right on the chin like a champ. Venris.
This hurts a lot less than what I did to you, so I guess we're even.
That is
All right,
fair.
so you said that there were some tombs. Do they have any writing or anything?
Well, it's a book and it's on the ground.
Tomes, not tombs.
Yeah.
I was
Are
posturing
there
to say
tombs?
that.
It's a
I'm
card tomb.
going
Is there
to
a right
cast
around?
Detect Magic for a level 1 spell slot, and I'm going to pick up the book and see if there's anything in it.
Okay. Yeah, the book does detect this magic.
What
And,
type?
Heavy necromancy.
I was hoping for that.
And as you open the book, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it. All right. I'm not trusting my rolls, so I predicted this coming. So I'm going to use my 14 and get 13 then. See if that
So
works.
as you start to flip open the book, it's like you hear in your voice, yes, yes, a new body. As you suddenly feel yourself kind of like, your hand moves the rest of the way, flipping it open and turning to other pages without your control. As you kind of,
Oh boy.
Can I use my circlet to get rid of this thing or no?
didn't you
Ooh.
give? Did you? You can.
Did Kargan give it back,
you
or
can,
does
you
this-
can use the
does he still
circlet.
have it?
I
don't know.
Fuck,
If
I
I don't have it, then I
did
won't.
have the circlet last. Holy shit!
So
I don't
here's
remember.
what happened for the previous
Yeah.
episode. After I took it off Tristan, I did throw it back at Venris, and I told him he's an idiot.
Oh, this is true. All right, so yes, you did have
Okay.
it. So yeah, you can call upon the power of the circlet to expend the mind affecting ability.
I'm
Oh,
so
there
happy
you
you
go.
remembered.
I'm happy too.
All right, as you're like, as you regain control of yourself, and you hear the book whisper to you, "You will be mine."
We'll see about that.
Oh God.
Hiram?
What? Wait. What does the book say? Anything?
No, that's all it said.
Oh, all right.
That took up your turn.
Fair.
Hiram.
My action's ready.
Okay.
God damn it.
Are you're readying the same action for it to attack something that hasn't attacked it?
Yeah, and I'll explain that a little bit further. This guy showed up. Lumalia went in whole hog. There's like nothing
Casually
here.
whole hog.
Casually whole hog. Nothing's like this thing hasn't, other than the fact that it exists in this space with us, hasn't done anything. Nothing is what it would seem in this kind of area, even though a troll by nature would probably try to fuck us up. Like this is a test, just as anything else is a test. So until someone else's space is attacked, who doesn't appear to want to be a part of this, I've got no place in this fight. So I prepare myself to step in when needed. But
Give me a
That's the
give me a perception check.
I will give you that, Lashak, and I'm going to use real dice.
Oh baby.
Because the other dice has been giving me just shit.
Fits all night.
Roll that d20 here. Roll
Well, it has improved. That is a 3 plus 3. Now we're at 6.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're the best.
You're just like looking around ready, like you're ready for the first
Yeah.
sign. Chira Jaden.
I'm gonna stab it in its fat face.
Man, its face isn't fat. That's just rude.
Well, I would think it would be kind of bruised after, how Sarah hammered it right in the mouth.
This is true. The one does get a little bruised after taking Hasser's balls to the face.
Right.
Ha,
Ha,
a little
jokes.
bruised.
All right,
Take that.
I roll 13.
That will not hit.
All right, I'm going to go for my second attack. Man, these low rolls are killing me. That second one is a 19.
That will hit.
Yay! All right, and the damage is 12 slashing, 1 lightning damage.
Wham! You cut right across this thing's chest. A little cackle of energy goes off at the same time. As you miss with the first swing and are squaring off against this thing. It's standing there now, surrounded by Lumalia, Hasser, Chira, Trisan. And then suddenly you guys hear a yell from the other end of the cage as you see long troll arms reaching in through the bars and have grabbed Nathaniel around the neck and pulled him back against the bar with one arm. And it's starting to strangle him. Another one just reaches in and grabs a clean hold of Aurelius Thura's head and just yanks him back into the bars.
Would that allow me to provoke my weighted action?
Absolutely.
Because Nathaniel... All right, so I'm going to shoot the one that Nathaniel is holding. Now, with the readied action, since I have an extra attack, is it only the one action that I got to save, so the one attack?
Attack is an action, and because you have extra attack, it gives you 2 attacks when you take the attack action.
Okay, so I'm going to attack that arm twice. 19.
That will hit.
16.
That will hit. It does not
Okay.
make a fap noise when you shoot. Take that off.
No, that
It
is
doesn't?
lore. It is
No.
fucking canonical.
It is not canonical.
I always heard it.
Yeah, see? 12 damage.
Fuck.
12 damage. 12 damage twice.
As you stick arrows into this exposed arm, is shooting at it. And then you hear a noise as the third troll reaches through another part of the cage, and you hear
God damn it, no!
Son of a
as
bitch.
it picks
Reap what you
up-
sow.
picks up Oliver, who you had not noticed in the room here. It pulls it back, and you hear this loud.
Not the first time.
Mother.
The loud sound of jaws snapping shut and the turtle shell cracking and the sound of
Fuck,
liquid
Lashok. That's
dripping to the
goddamn
ground.
brutal.
And at that moment, everything kind of fades.
Yes, we fucked up.
You're back at that table, but none of you have chairs. And Remiel's just sitting there and looks up to you all and says, I see your first instincts were to fight and not see to the safety or security of those things that which you claim to treasure.
Not true.
Not true. This gives me much to consider. And that's where we'll go ahead and take a quick break here. We'll go ahead and cut the episode.
Oh.
As sitting in front of you on the table is a broken turtle shell sitting in front of Lumalia.
Yes! Yes!
Is it Oliver? Is it part of a vision? I know, but you don't.
It's scary.
So hang in there, user podcast land. This is the second part of this
25,
episode.
right?
Will be coming out soon.
Yes.
Episode 25. And we'll go ahead and clip the episode here. See you shortly. And those of you in Twitch and YouTube,
Yeah, so those of you out there in Twitch land, you might notice that we have been posting alarmingly fast and very haphazardly. That will all end soon, as our lovely editor Raven has been working super hard ever since we changed hands to get through all that content. We're kind of at the end of that tunnel now, so I think this might be the first episode that goes out.
On time.
no,
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe the next one.
I was gonna say because we didn't. What's the most recent one we just dumped?
It's 20, but we have all of them on the server.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all done.
So we can go.
It's just
we can go hard in the paint. That's what you're telling me.
I'm
We
pretty sure
could,
everyone
but-
who's watching is already caught up to the episodes anyhow.
Yeah, but if you like to listen to the edited versions, it's the question of could but should.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna go get a big turf bar and pee.
All right, exporting everyone. Refill your drinks.
I was really confused about that room.
We were supposed to protect what was precious to
Well,
us.
But
And
no,
that's what
'cause,
I
like,
did.
I honestly thought, because like my interpretation of the room is like there was stuff to protect, and like the trolls were coming in from one area, not from multiple. So that's where I got really.
There's 9 doors.
Were they all open?
No, but they were.
Not
bars.
yet.
But nobody
They were
inspected
bars.
it though.
They were.
But yeah, see, that's where I got really confused. Is like because I
As soon
There
as
were-
the Chuck said that there was a book, I went for it.
well no, because like I understood the cages part, but like I didn't really quite like grasp because I figured like the doors meant like the obscure ideas, not necessarily like tangible stuff. Because some of us gave answers are like, I protect the right to fight, I protect freedom, I protect people's freedom. So I figured those doors resemble that freedom and the doors being destroyed. So I was like, that's why my first instinct was to go find that open door and close the open door.
I mean, it's
got-
all interpretation. You just don't know if you're going to interpret correctly or not.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
I'm going to refill my water. Be right back. And hey, Raven's in the chat.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
The
SG1
pretzels.
Jackson SG1. That name is
I think
just
maybe
so
because it was
Raven.
poppy seed and not salt,
Hey, Raven.
it just didn't have like a bite to it.
God damn it, Mott.
I'm sorry, dear.
No, it's fine. Like we learned.
Should be sorry.
And I'm gonna take like the granola thing for kind of a midday snack tomorrow. Like maybe that's a little more wholesome by comparison. We'll see. I can't wait to tell you about this episode. It's so fucking good.
Okay.
It's so good. Oh, I gotta text Blake. Where's my phone? So, how's everyone feel about the adventure?
It's good.
We failed
It's
bad
adventurous.
this night.
But I gotta
I
shut
didn't
the
fail.
door though.
The what?
I thought shutting the door would be the right thing to do. I was
didn't-
unaware.
You thought
I'm sure
wrong.
Remiel is going to question us about why we did what we did.
Hey, Haber.
Yeah.
I found that screw.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Where was it? Like in a case or something?
No, it was in. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
It was. I found it funny where it was at, but yeah, I'll tell you later. Hold on, I gotta figure out. All right. So that's still not gonna fit on there, is it? I don't know. We're gonna fucking test this. All right. Hopefully my. You know what? Let's make sure the audio transferred fine. It did. All right. Sweet. Now I need to turn off Audacity for a moment. Save. No, I already have it saved. Okay, cool. I'm going to try and get this set up in the interim. Because fuck this damn tripod. I fucking hate it. You know what? There we go. Tripod's the devil. Come on, get out of here, you piece of shit.
Have any of you guys ever had a Big Turk bar before?
A what?
Big Turk?
What's that?
Big
A
turd.
what?
No, I've never
What's-
even heard of it.
What's an arcade bar?
So it's kind of hard to tell because I just bit into it, but
Okay.
imagine a chocolate covered Swedish fish.
That sounds lovely.
It is.
Does it actually taste like Swedish fish?
Yeah, I'd say it's a little bit stiffer. Like it doesn't have that. I don't know. My best Swedish fish are stale Swedish fish when they kind of have that like hard exterior.
Or
But
slightly
Okay.
chilled?
yeah, like this is like a jelly, like a stiff jelly inside, and then it's milk chocolate on the outside. They only
They'll
sell
give
these
you
in
stiff jelly.
they only sell these in Canada. And when I have family up in Newfoundland, and when I would visit there as a kid, we would always have these. And now, through the power of Amazon, I have them at home.
Whoa, Chira, quit playing with that arm you got there.
Nope, I got the arm working. Hold.
It's just
I found.
the way you were holding it. It looked like it was just like you
I
had
know.
a
I was
weird
playing with my dick. I
robo
know.
crotch. I didn't know you had a robo crotch.
Ha! The jokes. They're real.
Wow.
Or are they? Is it another test from Remiel?
Oh. Oh fuck. Is this supposed to tighten? What the fuck?
Not gonna lie, this test is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be for Venrus. I'm kind of enjoying this.
We already failed. What are you talking about? We fucked up.
I'm enjoying this quite a bit.
I don't think I fucked up.
So far.
Technically, I had nothing to defend. If anything, Hiram learned a little bit more about himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Yeah, keep on defending yourself, Hiram.
That's kind of what I did.
Uh-huh. Keep yupping it up.
Apologize everyone waiting as we're waiting for Lumalia to return, which we don't know what exactly was delayed, but she typed, and I quote, fuck, I'll be right back in 5.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm still hooking up the thing, so we got plenty of time.
God damn it.
Do the
Hold on, folks.
So on this delay, I mean, if anyone's got any questions, I can take questions. We can take questions from the audience, I guess. I don't know. Fuck.
Questions from the audience.
Questions from the audience.
Oh fuck.
Man, my reaction when I know that a troll can regenerate, but I can't cast Fireball to get rid of everything.
I mean, is it just that one time, or is it going to keep doing that?
All right.
Until I think fire is the only way, technically, to actually stop the regeneration.
Okay.
So how do you
Normal
keep
trolls.
the arm from being a lame dick?
Cut it off.
Yeah, it's always gonna hang. It's always gonna hang loosey-goosey
Let's see.
like that.
How does
If you just got a shitty one,
Okay, well, first,
it doesn't always have the carrying capacity.
So questions. Skylar, how does one become a TFAP? I think you know in your heart if you're a TFAP.
What did you do today?
Yay, Lamali is back.
Yeah, I'm back.
You become a otherwise, I don't know, we haven't have a whole... We'll figure out some sort of outside-the-game TFAP organization besides the silly guild we made in Dungeons & Dragons Online. That's for TFAPs.
Or the silly one that we made in Guild Wars 2.
Or the silly one we made in Guild Wars. For pretty much any game we play that we can make a name, we'll
I guess
end
I'll
up
start a
with a TFAP.
Tor one.
A SWOTOR TFAPs. Okay.
You play Schmoder?
Yeah, I used to play like hardcore Jeffy.
So second question, how does it feel for me to troll these guys with moral dilemmas? Well, for one, it feels really good to troll them with actual trolls too. But moral,
I love it.
One of my favorite things to do in games are these sort of like more introspective question stuff because it really helps people figure out another level of their characters as they go. And I find it immensely interesting and sometimes even challenging because, like, even Hasser and Chira had to be like, 1 second, I have to think about what's most important to me. No one's asked me that in a long time.
Cool.
I liked it. I wish I had my old paladin in this situation because as soon as we walked into that hallway, I would have gotten a huge stone boner and just went all over the place trying to figure shit out.
Oh God, stone boner. All right, is anybody?
She would have asked you the question. You would have handed her the character sheet too. It would have been amazing. Here's the character sheet with all my motivations.
God,
what I love the most.
The Extreme Team Bible.
Mm-hmm.
What's the server?
Yeah.
The server's something quarry for Guild Wars 2. Jade Quarry, isn't it?
It doesn't matter.
Well, whatever. They asked, and I'm answering the question.
Right, but like, if you don't know this about Guild Wars 2, because I don't do a good job of explaining it, as long as we have each other as friends, like Phil has friends apparently,
Wow.
you can like kind of like create a little mini server where the two of you interact. So
Man,
Can you have a
this
separate
server.
instance for your friends?
Okay.
Yeah, like if you group up, you're in.
Can you be in the guild on a separate server?
Yes,
Yeah.
as far as I know, because you guys are all in the guild. So
No, I'm not.
I'm not on your server.
Oh.
so.
I'm not in the guild.
I mean, I haven't logged back in since that one night of playing.
It's true.
We're just waiting
Bill and I
for.
did a world boss. It was awesome.
We're just waiting for Chira to get his microphone set up, and then we'll be able to continue.
Who is
Oh.
that, Phil? And is she single?
What?
I don't know. Is that girl single, Malone? Yeah,
Are
she
you
is.
talking about the cat?
Call
Or
me.
Santana, if that's the road you're gonna go down, we're gonna have a ball at PAX.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh,
oh baby!
oh boy.
Have you met Santana?
Have you met?
I
girl
was,
hunter.
I was totally prepared to wingman for Santana at Gen
Dude,
Con.
I was so fucking oblivious that night. It was great.
I was gonna say she was flirting with you, but that's beside the point. But we
You
both
also had a boyfriend
Yeah.
and was 30.
That's what that.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing wrong
that's
with an older
dangerous.
woman. But anyways.
Hey, there's a
We'll call
saying
it-
in
we'll just
like
call it a good
9 years
percentage.
older.
Anyways, but we were both completely blindsided by when the girl in the Supergirl costume just came up and started talking to you, and we were both
Oh,
just like,
God. And
Wait,
then I
what?
felt bad because the poor girl like waited outside for someone for a while, and I'm like, do you need something? Like,
it was
You
you
need
all
help?
along.
it was
just
you.
because
I'm
they're
testing.
You
I
should.
think this works.
I mean, yes, it does, Chira.
You should.
Does it? Well, you
It
can't
does.
hear it because it's on a different thing.
I hear you.
It's-
Correct.
Yeah, you hear me through this.
Yeah,
let me test
You
the
should-
other one.
You should have been all like, "Hello, is it me you're looking for?"
I just like slowly like do the shirt thing, and I have the Superman shirt on under it.
All right, I have an idea. So, due to the advances of technology, people don't need to carry boomboxes around anymore. More they need to carry small little Bluetooth receiving devices. I'm going to add some stuff to my iPod, and we're going to get Lumoya hooked up with somebody via the.
Or,
Oh, yeah.
or you can just say my actual name, because that sounds weird.
Hey, Santana.
No,
That's your
you-
actual name,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah. Your real name's Santana, right?
You
Yeah,
already
I'm
have
gonna
His
that.
name is
Remiel-dial.
Santana.
All right, I can't see shit with this shit all over my desk now. But whatever, let's play.
Isn't it great? I have two screens and I can't use one of them because
I-
there's this.
I'm
here.
quite
I'm,
fine
I'm
with-
about to tell Adam to fuck off and go back to that shitty tripod that falls over every 2 seconds.
All
You just
right.
gotta get a better stand, like arm.
Well,
for
I
it.
didn't
This is
pay for
my-
this one.
All right.
That's my.
Yeah.
You have a standard issue TForce scissor arm.
See, I can't
Yeah.
use a scissor arm on my desk because my desk is it's like curved. It's not like straight. Like
I know that problem.
Call
yeah.
me Santana.
Call me
That's
Santa.
sit on his lap.
What they do in the
Best-
Discord server? They call me
Best-
Santa.
Best Santa.
If you say that at PAX and
Santa
someone
Ana?
says like cutie pie, just
Santa.
be like, yes, come with me.
All right.
I have to grow my hair out then.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Here we go.
All right.
All right.
So, everybody ready, or are we still discussing strategies for trying to wingman for Santana at PAX? All right.
I'm good.
Well then, Lashaka's recording. How about Venris?
Oh, 1 second. Recording and frisky.
Oh, baby. You and me both.
Cargalicious definition. Start this game's recording.
I am now recording.
Hiram the wingman.
Is recording and is ready for the challenges of Remiel.
Chira Jaden.
I hope this new mic setup doesn't fuck up everything.
God. Hasser.
There's like,
Me and my balls. Hold on. Sorry. Fuck. Fuck.
All right.
He has lost.
That's all
his
I needed to hear.
apparently.
Me and my ball. Sorry. Fuck.
They were not ready.
Oh no.
Fluffer.
Hasser's unpolished balls.
All right. I'm ready now. If you want to try again.
All right, Hasser.
Now my balls and I are ready.
All right. In
Just needed a second.
Somalia.
I'm so lonely.
All right.
Oh!
All right.
that was
I
so
have
depressing.
a body.
Oh!
I'm on my own.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw against existential dread.
Everybody hurt.
All right.
17.
All right.
Suck that.
Okay, all right. So Lamali,
Actually, 19.
Santana makes his self-esteem check, and we're ready to rock and roll into part 2 of episode 25, T-Force RPG. It's a long story. So those of you in podcast land, welcome back. And those of you watching us live or on YouTube, well, I mean, you've been with us the whole time, and we love you for that. So where we last left off, the party was going for the challenge of Remiel. And
We were failing the challenge of Remiel
I mean,
quite
there's
gloriously.
there's potential for that, you know. And they had to name that which was most important for them to protect, and then they were given an opportunity, quasi opportunity to protect it, and mixed results. Let's say that. And when we come back to the party is standing around the table that Remiel is seated at. There are no more chairs, and for a brief moment, Lumalia sees a broken turtle shell, and then it's gone.
I knew I didn't like you. And then I flick a dagger at her. Just like past her head.
Whoa!
Not at her, past her head.
Make an attack roll.
You weren't expecting that one, were you?
Come on, crit
I mean,
fail.
honestly, I'm not surprised, but I
24.
wasn't expecting it.
Past her head. Like, I want to, like, nick her hair.
Oh, divine intervention.
So you throw the dagger, and it's right into the chair beside her. And she calmly looks over at the dagger, and then calmly looks back at you.
And
He
I
has anger
flip her
issues.
off.
You flip her off. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What does that mean?
Means you fucked up.
She comes and looks and goes, I see no reason why I should give my blessing to any of you for this, for what you seek. As for you, be gone from my sight, and Lumalia disappears.
Toodles.
Was that the blessing?
I'm still avoiding her gaze.
And she looks back to all of you. I see no reason that I should aid any of you.
And I want to lean to Karkin. I'm confused. What went wrong? What happened? What did we do wrong?
Apparently we didn't do exactly what the test had intended. It's hard to say. I got the big door shut. That was a good step, right?
True.
Hiram's not saying anything. He's just kind of looking down, contemplative. He's trying to figure out the lesson.
And just looks up and goes, so tell me, what do you make of this situation with your friend as it holds up the dagger?
I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect that to happen.
We
You
should expect that by
know.
now.
Well, I mean, honestly, as a god, you should expect that. As you've seen her past, you know that she has a history of stabbing things. I don't agree with it.
Hasser, if I may.
Go ahead. Yes, I'm rambling.
I've been trying to figure this out for a while now, and I think Lumalia has a small problem with dealing with the truth, and whenever it's presented to her, she likes to act violently towards it. That's just a guess.
Okay. But she threw a dagger at a god.
At a god.
Right, because
She's also really dumb.
Kira, you gotta remember, she lost Oliver, and she doesn't like dealing with the fact that she kind of failed Oliver, and really can't go find him at the moment because we are currently consumed with his trial, which we are currently struggling with.
Lumalia on her own is so much more dangerous than Lumalia with the likes of Hasser and Kargan to temper the anger. So
disagree.
Well, that's the thing. She doesn't wait or listen. She just kind of does.
and we've seen that, but there have been plenty of situations where we've been able to help.
In the previous
So-
challenges, she saw her parents dead, but yet she threw a dagger because of the turtle died. I don't know what to say to you, Remiel.
She's confused and she's lost, just like many of us are. And
Remiel leans forward up onto her elbows and crosses her hands in front of her and says, "So who will pass the judgment upon her for her actions?"
Oh!
Hmm.
Oh!
Are
I'll
you
do
trying
it.
to let us
I'll-
give you permission to do it?
I'll do it.
To walk my path is to walk the path of sacrifice and service. It is of truth and it is of honor, and it is of protection. If it is my blessing that you seek, then you must be willing to give yourself to the service of my call, and you must be willing to face the truth, and you must be willing to make the protective call even when it is difficult. Here am a few.
I will take responsibility for Lumalia's actions here today.
I do.
And I drop my bow,
I do not.
close my eyes.
And says, "You misunderstand. If you wish to step up and to take place, then you must be prepared to sacrifice. And in my service I say unto you, in my name, be the judge of her actions. What should be her consequence?"
I think she should say what her consequence is. No, just kidding.
Silence.
Everyone
This is
just
taking-
everyone just turns and looks at Hiram like,
Hold on. So this is going to take a minute.
Do we do
All
the
right.
old like smite sort of thing?
I
No
feel like
good.
if she feels like she can throw around violence so grotesquely, maybe she should be removed of her ability to fight.
We break her arms? I'm not against it. I'm just saying, is that what we're saying?
I feel like she needs to feel the consequences of her actions.
So we break her arms.
That might be the only way.
I don't know. I know a few broken limbs can teach some valuable lessons, but
Nathaniel kind of looks over and goes, "On the best thing that I can think to say is that when a dog goes rabid, you put it down."
So we...
Can we actually do that?
By the way, Lumalia, you can hear all of this.
Oh, wonderful.
You are floating outside of this scene, witnessing it all. And there's another version of Remiel standing next to you as you're kind of sitting there unable to move.
Do you think, Nathaniel, that we need to kill her? That should be her punishment?
Execution.
I am not a good judge in this sort of manner. But
I've got
What you
it.
just suggested,
by attacking,
boom, a
if
metaphor.
you know her better than I, but I see her attacking a god whose aid we need to bring my wife back. I see her as a danger. I see her as a rabid dog.
Hiram was, I'd like to think, kind of crouching, like thinking in his own head. It immediately stands up, looks at Remiel and says, Lumalia has the tendency to act without the will of the group. And it's within the will of the group that we've gotten as far as we have and have become as strong as we are. So I would say that for the rest of our trial here with you, she's to be banished, as it isn't appropriate for her in the disrespect that she's caused to you to continue on. And then to be banished from any further trial should she act against the will of our collective group. But it is through her strength that we were able to go here and to achieve what we have achieved. And it's not her strength that's in question. It is her will that is the offending.
Remiel kind of looks at you and pauses for a moment and says, "So what you say is that your punishment would be to banish from my trial. And should she act against your collective wishes in the future, she'd be banned from others as well. You do recall that to pass our trials, all 9 must be appeased."
I still say breaking her arms would teach her a lesson.
I look over at Astral
Or
Remiel,
what-
and I just want to say, you do know it was a warning shot, right?
What if
If our group
there
if
was
our
sort
group
of-
is not worth the redemption, and if we can't take responsibility for the actions of all of our parts, then perhaps we aren't worthy at all.
I think we need to deal with this before we move forward. I think we need to find out what's truly bugging Lumalia and why she's acting so violent towards everything.
Too bad she's vanished.
This
What if there were a device that we could create or have made, or I don't know, something, a ring or a collar or something
Like a
like
shock, something that would shock
My-
her when she did something.
right, exactly.
My suggestion does not inhibit us from reasoning with Lumalia in the future, but it's largely up to her whether or not she can stay.
But
No, I
don't-
think Caser has something with this shock
right
device
the only-
idea.
Here, I
Are you
do not know
suggesting
if,
that we collar her like a dog?
That's exactly what we're
Tristan says.
suggesting.
hey,
We put a
that's-
muzzle on her.
I mean, just kind of taking off of Nathaniel's whole rabbit dog thing. But I do not know if you'll respond to just being banished.
For those of you in podcast land, Santana is dying on webcam right now with laughter.
This is what you get.
Sarah, I would ask you, if Lumalia doesn't act with us, who does she act for?
Herself?
Herself.
And maybe that's where she would prefer to be.
Her
And
by
I
herself.
turn to Remiel. I'm not having it. There's a lack of trust that I have with Lumalia right now because of the whole disappearing for a couple of months, and this is not helping her situation at all.
We still need her to finish these trials.
Do we?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yes,
need all
the
9.
god just told us we do.
No, she only told us
No.
that we have to pass. She didn't tell us that we need 9 to pass.
Yeah.
Very well, then, Hiram. In this service and my name, then I will release her probationarily onto you.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
I also hear that.
Yeah, congratulations, Mott. You're now Santana's probation officer. Um, and it says, so you will sacrifice yourself in this service. What will you give in the name of in the name of service, in the name of sacrifice, and in my name?
I give the only true companion that I've had up until this point, one who's never failed me or questioned me. I give Brahm to protect the memory of the people who we failed to protect earlier today.
How is he gonna feel?
Yeah.
He is me.
In service to me, you would give that which is of service to you.
Yes. I like Remiel's version better.
Very well. Remiel reaches his hand over and Brahm pads over to her and she pats the wolf on the head gently and says, you offer that which would lend to protection. And so thus, you too shall have. And gestures out and a a ring appears on your hand. That is, no, not a condom, Mott. God damn it.
Those aren't invented yet.
I know a ring is handed out to you, and says, "Very well," and nods, and you guys find yourselves back in that room. No Brahm with you. A ring upon Hiram's hand that's a dark, that's kind of like a, it's like an amber set in in steel.
Do I see Lumalia?
Yes, Lumalia is there too.
What the living fuck? And I go to grab her.
I move out of the way of his grab.
Nope, I'm gonna grab and I'm gonna roll for that grab. What am I
Athletics,
gonna roll?
athletics versus acrobatics.
Make sure.
I'll-
Wait. I'm gonna
Athletics.
inspire Hiram to make sure he does get a firm grip on her because what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's inspiration now?
The D8.
A D8
Mm-hmm.
onto my athletics check?
Yeah,
Yep.
Jesus.
and Lumalia doesn't oppose.
I am kind of upset you
acrobatics.
gave away the dog.
Yeah.
He had a good run.
I'm upset.
No.
I'm sad we screwed the pooch on the test.
You think?
So
Quite
that's a
literally.
13 plus 4, 17.
Can't even get
24.
Fuck.
No, Lumalia slippery jumps back out of the way.
I
Go to grab Lumalia.
Does have to do this for everyone?
Yes.
God damn it.
So
Am I
basically,
rolling?
what ends up happening is like a Benny Hill style, everyone chasing Lumalia of the room. And eventually you all get fucking tired and sit around the goddamn table.
Lumalia, you almost just cost us that trial. If you don't want to help us do this, then maybe you should just go. But if we came all this way, sacrificed as much as we did, just for you to do shit like this, like what are we doing here?
I'll take it a step further. I've asked you many times what is bothering you. You can't just throw daggers at gods and expect ramifications to not happen. What is wrong? Why are you so angry all of the time?
I'm not angry all the time.
No, it's all the time.
It's literally all the time.
We're here
Yes.
largely in part because of you. Like we wouldn't be standing here right now if you didn't attack Eremos. We probably would have left the castle and gone on our way to something totally different. And we've stood by you and some of your decisions. And we've helped you when we can help you. And now Nathaniel needs your help. And if that's not good enough for you, we need your help.
It's more than just Nathaniel and Angelica. No offense to Nathaniel. This is about like the God's blessings across the whole world. You don't understand. Like this is a trial not just for us in this small task, but it's a precursor to what can be in the future.
Or what will not be, because it... You realize they're playing us. This entire situation. Gods are gods. They are bound by no law by man, by beast, by our land. They can do as they please. And yet here we are doing their bidding for what? If they want to go help the people, then they will go help the people.
If that's the case, just humor them so we can get this done as fast as possible.
We are asking them for a resurrection that has yet to be known to man for the past thousands of years. We need to bend to their will, not the other way around. You do
I want to
realize
say
that.
this hasn't happened before. That a group before hasn't come here.
What do you lose? What's lost by taking the trials and doing the test?
Pride.
Technically nothing.
Technically nothing.
Tristan Regent says pride, the freedom of your own choice.
Then your choice is the desert, which, as I understand, is a fucking hellhole, or us and redemption. So, hellhole or us? Make your choice.
No, Tristan was explaining what Lumalia was sacrificing going through these trials, not her hero.
Yes, and
Is there
right
a door
now
in this room?
it is.
There's
There
two.
is hell and there's this.
Why is there always two?
Because there is the door that you go through for the trials, and then there's the door that you enter that leaves and exits the temple.
Cool, I'm walking forward to the one that goes to the next room.
Okay.
I wave my hand. I wave my hand of this.
Okay.
We're not on trial now.
So you approach
Well,
the door.
the trial door, not the outdoor.
You approach the trial door. You now see that
Oh,
the
the trial door.
the symbols of
Liberty.
the symbols of Remiel and Malay are both, like glowing, leaving the remaining 7.
Let's do a hard one.
No, like
No.
Lumalia, I take this as you accepting this group and accepting that we need your help to achieve this. And so I will let you decide, well, I guess let you as much as anybody's letting you, but I will rely on your wisdom to decide the next path to be taken. If you are willing to continue on with us, and I do need to hear you say that.
Yeah, I do need to hear the words.
No,
Man.
I shoot Venrus the biggest fucking death glare. Is there a spell called death glare? Because I'm somehow casting that right now.
I take 10 damage of psychic.
I need you to make a dexterity attack roll to throw some shade.
I will fucking
Is
happily
shade
do
like a
that.
throwable object, or is that like a casting?
That's a really
That's a
good question.
22 to
But-
throw shade.
So apparently, and Nathaniel throws his hands up. If it is more likely for you to cooperate so that we can bring my wife back, then yes, please pick the you decide. I don't care. I just
Oh
want my
god,
wife back.
there was a list, wasn't there? Fuck.
Can we wait 8 hours?
Did you even cast it?
didn't
You walked
do
to a
anything.
goddamn book!
You never answered the question. Why are you so willing to just throw everything away?
Why not? List
Alright, guys, I'm setting up the pavilion.
What's that?
Do you just want to leave?
Well,
List of gods.
remaining is Garako,
Us there.
the god of war and righteous battle and strength. Izari, the god of science, chemistry, progress, innovation.
Fuck that.
Adarin, the god of magic, nature, knowledge, lore. Zindas, the god of written language, art, theater, storytelling, plots, trickery. Is the kind of the I like to experience everything god.
Nope.
Then there's Suriel, who is she is the goddess of dreams. Suriel is the goddess of dreams, heavy ties to the moon, unity, order.
Ding.
You may want to talk to Kerstas. I
Kerstas,
think you may find that interesting, Maya.
Kerstas, the covetous goddess of revenge, of possession, of wealth, of vanity.
If I remember from the stories that were told,
And last,
she
That's
kind
got
of thought
uncommon.
the whole world was hers.
yes, she thinks the whole world is hers, and she's very possessive of it.
Ooh,
Then,
Suriel?
no, Kerstas.
Kerstas.
Suriel.
Tell you what to say. Do you have a coin?
Yes, I take out the coin given to me by her father.
Heads, Suriel. Tails, the other one.
Kerstas. Oh boy!
All right.
Oh boy! Oh
It
boy.
lands on its edge.
All right.
And then we'll go with the Garriott. Fuck it.
I mean, that would work. I mean, going with the god of anarchy, who wasn't even included in the coin flip, is kind of like
The right one. Right.
Let's see what pops up. Tails.
okay.
Then we shall go.
Roll to 65.
So to Kerstas then, huh? All right.
Also,
Oh, this
you
is gonna be
better
fun.
watch your attitude about the whole gods thing. It's a little disrespectful.
Especially in front of them. This can only get worse with angrier gods.
The goddess of revenge.
I just
Okay.
don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, what do you want?
Do you want to leave or?
Are we
Do you
waiting?
want
Are
to
we
leave?
going or are we waiting?
She's
Fine.
staying, so let's go forward.
All right. Tabitha kind of gets up and nods, and Nathaniel and Tristan Kerstas. Okay.
Did we rest? Did we rest first?
If
Yeah,
you,
let's rest, please.
Why?
Some of us
Literally-
use spells.
Yeah.
Who needs a spell?
Me and Sarah would really appreciate it.
What spells do you need?
The spell of hitting things really hard.
No, I know which ones you want. I always know which ones you want. Which ones does Venrus want?
I want my divination magic, seeing the future again.
Do we have to wait another day? We barely did anything in the last
I'm
one.
gonna say Lavalia was at the door and she went through after the decision was made, and like Hasser was into it. We went through that door.
We have to go through
We all
together.
have
Alright.
to agree.
the glyph goes,
Alright.
all right, you guys walk through the door.
God damn it.
Oh,
And,
baby.
Before you is the most extravagant, luxurious hall you have ever seen. There are the finest of tapestries hanging, paintings. There is shelves just filled with statues of fine art of gold. There is stands with like super exotic armor. Everywhere you see there is riches, there is finery, and everything is just perfectly polished, perfectly shining and beautiful. You see people bustling around, cleaning, making sure everything is in its right place. And as you walk down this hall, in this grand hall, you see people feasting. You see people turning and they're raising their mugs to Kirstas, and there's just gold all over the tables.
Are there any remarkable features about the people at the table? Any people that we know, or any telltale markings on them at all?
Hiram's dad.
When you look over,
He wasn't that good.
Beauty marks,
when
tattoos, maybe.
When you look over,
Say cutie marks.
you do recognize actually the people sitting around this table. You see Magnus. You see Hiram.
Okay.
Hiram, you see your father.
Yeah.
You see Tig. You see. Oh, jeez. Wow, I'm blanking on the name. He's the dick, the hawk. Uric, thank you.
Uric,
I
Uric.
blank on Uric's name. You see Uric.
I don't care. You said big. That's all I needed to know.
And as you continue moving forward, you recognize them, and they all toast you as you walk by. And then you see at the I'm sorry, Twitch chat. You're right, Captain Tig. As you observe there at the front of this hall, in a large, cushioned, luxurious throne, you see this beautiful, pale-skinned, red-haired woman in a very fine purple slinky gown, sitting there being fed grapes by a servant. And as she looks up and smiles and says, "Oh, my favorite children, please come, sit, let us talk."
I was really hoping she'd have the voice of like Hedonism bot.
I can't do that.
Oh, my favorite children.
Of
That-
course,
that's-
it would be your favorite
That's
children.
Zendos. That's Zendos. Of
All
course, all of you are mine, and all of you are my favorites.
I go and sit.
I follow
I'll
Malia's
stand.
lead.
She claps her hands, and some servants bring you. Please, it's the finest and rarest foods. It is a very difficult and tricky art to actually create roasted phoenix, but when it is done, and these platters appear in front of you with this, it looks like kind of like a cooked bird, you will find no finer meat.
Looks really good.
Fuck, I'll
But
dig in.
I'm not gonna eat it though.
She starts walking. She gets up and is like walking past. Who's sitting? Who's standing?
I'm
I'm
standing.
standing.
I'm sitting.
I'm sitting.
Sitting with Lumalia.
Okay. Everyone talked at once. So who's standing? Hasair standing, and Chura standing, and everyone else is sitting.
We all stand up.
We all,
Yes,
I'll
I'm
sit.
sitting.
Um.
I'm using my robes and many garments to look really nice and fancy.
Okay. She walking over, and she first goes to Hasair, standing up there, and she literally traces a hand from your shoulder across your chest, and goes, I thank you for keeping yourself so finely honed for me, and then pats the chest of your armor.
I do this not for you. I do it for the glory of Garako.
She chuckles and pats you on the cheek. Of course you would think so, sweet child. And she leans up and whispers in your ear, but like everything in this world, you are mine. And then like walks past you.
I love this girl.
Of course you would.
She
It's
goes.
the only girl that's gonna
Venus
talk
has
to you.
pitched a pavilion.
She goes and puts an arm over Tristan
joke.
and goes, "Oh, you poor thing. We don't toss that away, which is valuable to us. We keep it closer. We make it ours." And she literally lifts Tristan's chin and makes her look directly at Chera. And such a magnificent specimen, and you would just throw that away. And then she takes the hand down from her chin onto her throat and almost puts her hand on there to choke and goes, "Wouldn't you just like me to just make this snap, Chira? I mean, she has harmed you. Is that not what you do when someone takes something from you?"
I'll be the one to dole out my own punishments.
Oh, a man of his own action. She lets go Tristan, who's pats her on the cheek and oh God, Twitch chat. This is a park ranger warning. There's a cougar in the area.
Wow.
Oh shit.
And she walks over. And she sits down in front, and she kneels down in front of Kargan and goes, "Such a disappointment. There is just nothing that you want. And so much that you're willing to give up. There's just so little that you know," and reaches over and pinches your cheek.
I just smile and I play along as best I can.
It's like he's done this before.
I love this girl.
And then she walks over to Hiram and goes, "There was so much that you wanted in the world, so much that you coveted, and it was glorious, and you throw it away all because of some disease. But don't worry, I know you'll be back because you are mine." Then she walks over and sits herself in between Venris and Lumalia and puts an arm around both of you. Oh, my favorite children. Oh, so vengeful, so wanting. There was a time, all of this world, it has always been mine. When we split, they didn't understand what we had. We let them get away. All of you fine little... It is such the finest collection. So let me ask, what is it that you want? What is it that you keep? She pulls out a fancy brush and starts brushing Lumalia's hair.
That's all she ever wanted.
I just
Well,
want
I-
your mother to love me.
Your mother does love you!
Mother.
Your mother does love you!
That was out of character.
Your mother does love you! I've met her!
I know.
Ow! I didn't just...
Are we talking
Venus, do
in-game
you
or
have
out of
something to
game?
say?
Say that again?
Sorry, what's that?
Venus, do you have something to say, yeah?
Oh, I have many things to say.
Then by all means. What are
Beautiful
yours,
lady,
Elias?
I have many things that I want in life. Immortality, riches, power. But most of all, I want to be number one.
Oh my god.
Immortality's not on the top of the list. Wow. Okay.
She is like brushing Lumalia's hair and looks at you and smiles and goes, and like visibly shivers, like, the sky's the limit with you. Now, Lumalia, they all pass so much judgment on you. How did that make you feel?
They know not what they do.
We know what we do.
Yeah, we know exactly
definitely know what we do.
Amalia. Don't give us this holier than thou speech.
I raise a hand as if to hush Sarah and Shira.
I mean, you are capable of so much. Don't you think that they hold you back? Don't you think they've gotten in your
Go ahead.
way? Wouldn't you like to see them out of your way?
At this point, I have put a hand up to her face and have leaned in. Perhaps, but that is what you want, not what I want. What I want, well, I just can't have, and I push her gently away.
She kind of blinks, surprised. And what is it that you want that you can't have?
You're God, you know.
I need
Now-
you, I need. She pauses and reaches and touches your head. I need you to private message me it. We'll do this. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
What's the command?
You can send it over
Slash
Slack.
me.
You can
Do it Slack.
or you can text me. You have my phone number.
I don't actually have my phone on me right now. I will
Well,
be
whatever.
at
Anyways,
GM.
so she
Later.
Yeah, but it'll show up on stream. If she whispers it to me, so it's Slack or text me, whatever. Facebook. You have so many ways of getting a hold of me. Moving on.
This makes me realize how much I dislike listening to this show. I want answers, damn it.
And she goes,
Mod Ghidorah says, not Hiram.
and she kind of leans towards my ears, goes, "I could arrange that.
Then
All
do
of
it.
this means nothing to me. But what would you give me in return?"
What do you desire? You have everything. You're a woman of fine tastes.
Oh, but there's
Oh.
always more. The world is always changing, always growing. I always want more, and everyone has so many different ways that they can that can be possessed, that can be owned. So many things that can be given. What would you give me if I granted you that wish? You know, knowing full well the consequences. I mean, but it is the want that makes it all powerful.
Are they both talking so we can both hear them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually at a loss of words right now. Shit.
There's been a lot of that going around.
Yeah.
Is there something that you want to tell us?
She goes, "It can wait." She puts a finger to your lips. "It can wait."
No, it cannot.
No,
No.
to Lumalia. Goes, "Let the want simmer."
Okay.
And she kind of gets up and goes back to her throne. I know that
Lumalia, we did this. Hold on. Kerstas, hold on. We did this exact same thing with Venris. We were tired of him keeping secrets from us because it did not benefit the group. You have to tell us what this is.
What is?
What it is that you want.
That is for me to know, and for me
You
to know
find it.
only.
See, this is not the thing that's going to keep happening. You keep tearing this group apart with your own intentions.
I'm helping you right now, am I not?
That remains to be seen as of yet.
Yeah, actually, I kind of step in and I whisper into Hassair's ear, let Lumalia entertain the god with her desires.
I'm not letting this go forever. For now, fine. We're not done though, Lumalia.
So, Kirsten, like, kind of smiles and goes, all of my siblings, they put you through such trials and such effort and endeavors and tests, and it is also frivolous. It is also pointless. All that really matters out of one's life is what they want and what they're willing to do to get it, and what they're willing to do to those that get in their way. She looks up both to Venrus and Lumalia and says, I can help grant both of you your wishes.
Which
You
one?
must give... Oh. You do not
He's
get
got
to
a whole
bargain
laundry
for
list.
that. But I, unlike Millet and Remiel, who want you to sacrifice something, no. You do not have to give me anything, but you must do something for me. But I wish to
What's
know,
that, sister?
but one of you, but I won't tell you what, you have to agree to it without knowing which of you will.
Yes.
Oh,
I
man.
immediately stand up and I say, yes.
Who wants it more? And Venrus, so she turns a coy look to Lumalia.
I stand as well, and I'm taller than Venrus, so it's fine.
Are you?
Are you actually?
I
Yeah,
think
what is
so.
the height difference?
How tall are you?
Quick roll for height.
5'6", I'll say.
Oh my God! You're
I
5'6".
They're so short.
So you're one Black Hawk tall.
I think I had mine as 5'8".
All right, you're 2 inches taller than me.
I tower over you, child.
Yeah, you're like tiny, dude.
Yeah, that's real tiny.
I want to see you guys interact in real life.
All right. Limalia, you know what I want in life, the world. You have to tell me what you want, at least, so we can negotiate here.
So we can negotiate.
Yeah, this is how politics work.
Boy, we are not in a room for politics right now.
Say what you will, he is at least truthful about his intentions.
Yeah, but isn't the most valuable thing secrets?
Why does the truth matter? What matters is knowing what you want and what you're willing to do to get it.
I
Whatever
wish
you
to keep
desire.
people safe, and if it is Lumalia's wish for something that is the opposite of that,
Oh, you are...
Yeah.
I wish you're so much prettier when you don't talk.
Magnus doesn't think so.
Magnus is a man of simple wants and is easy to please.
Yes, he is.
Oh, God damn it.
He does have quite a thing for the holy men.
I know.
I know, but you would be foolish to think if you were the only one.
Oh, no, I know. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Thank you for
How
that.
very progressive of you. um, and so she kind of just moves her hands, and everyone kind of moves back, and it's just Lumali and Venrus standing up, looking at each other. Everyone else kind of gets shuffled aside like a piece of furniture.
I kind of still wanted that phoenix, though. Am I still eating that at least? I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
hungry.
It is literally the best tasting thing you have ever had. The flavor
Neat.
is literally perfect, and you shed a tear. Because with
The best
this,
fried chicken you've
with
ever
this-
had.
When that cooked
actually-
phoenix,
you're gonna from here on out, anyone who eats this phoenix, when you have any other meal that you would normally think is good, you'll have to make a wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, you'll just be sad at how you have tasted the finest taste possible, and nothing can ever come close.
Glad I didn't eat it.
yeah, I'm glad I didn't eat it either. Holy shit.
Lumali, what are you willing to sacrifice in order for this whatever?
In order for this whatever. Everything.
Including your parents?
Did I stutter?
Ooh.
Including Ollie?
Did I stutter?
Huh.
Caliente damn neato.
I
Can I
am
at least
quite
whisper to
interested.
Kargan? Do we really still want her in our
I'm going to
group
cast
after this?
suggestion on Lamalia.
I whisper to Hesser, I go, we just gotta let this go. I think she's up to something. But not as nefarious as you think.
I cast suggestion, and I'm suggesting to her, spit it out. Tell me. You have the urge to tell me what it is.
All right. So what do I have to make?
So Fenris starts casting a spell. I don't know where this interaction is currently at as far as hostility levels that go, but that could warrant a reaction attack from you.
Initiative.
Even if it's just a punch in the face. I'm just throwing that out there. Or maybe
I wanna
that's-
see some
or
blood.
Maybe that's Kerstas whispering in your ear. Hard to tell. DM, God, what's the difference really?
DM's giving us a big load.
I end up kicking Venris square in the family jewels.
Make an
Make an
attack
attack
roll.
Seeing this happen,
punch him.
as a bonus action, I'm casting shield on myself to gain +5 AC.
You can't bonus action in the midst of a reaction.
Fair
You
enough.
could reaction in the midst of a reaction. So you're going to need to make a attack roll with strength, a strength and proficiency modifier.
Sweet.
Please
And one.
make it on the roll d20 site.
Oh sure.
Wow.
Just
You can just do like a strength saving throw, and we'll add your proficiency bonus to the roll.
all right. Cool. Where is that?
Just
right
click
under
strength.
proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
God damn.
lash
That's a 4.
out. You lash out quickly with your foot, but you catch a luxurious throw pillow along the way, and Venris casts suggestion and gets a throw pillow in the face very lightly. Poof. So you need to make I believe it's a wisdom saving throw for suggestion.
Correct.
Cool. Wow. Back to back.
That is a fail.
So let me read suggestion here, so I can.
Thank God.
Fuck yeah.
It's happening.
I finally get to cast this spell. Oh my god.
Yeah. I think in preparation, I'm in the back gonna exhaust some of my heal points to get myself back up to full health here.
So basically,
Just in
how
case.
it works.
Sorry, I can do that. I can fix you up.
Basically, how
I got it already.
How it works
Alright.
is that you feel that telling them what you want is a good idea, and thus it makes it sound reasonable, and so you will describe what you want to the best of your ability.
Lumalia, I'm waiting.
You're a real son of a bitch.
Hey, she's
I
looking
love
up the
this
secrets.
so much.
Lumalia, secrets don't make friends.
I'm really waiting for.
Secrets are no
I'm
fun.
really wanting for like a Princess Bride moment. I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
That was
We've already
fun.
established that's out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there like a pitcher of wine on the table?
There is.
I
Can
pick
be.
that up and I just start drinking that.
Okay.
Like
I
the
finish
whole thing.
It's just like, oh, gug.
All right. Well, I guess I have to play this. Hold on. Let me. You suggest a meditation with the
We're looking for a loophole.
There's no loopholes.
Basically,
Fuck that.
he tells you you find that the idea of telling them what you want is completely reasonable, and you'll do it to the best of your ability.
Tick tock, Lumalia.
I didn't know I
Stalling-
was under a time constraint.
I mean,
No, I wasn't. That was for action to Venris. Venris, if I tell you what I want right now, none of us are leaving this room alive.
I would like to know very badly.
And
I
I will
would
tell you
like-
after the fact, Venris. But the trial is more important than what I desire right now.
So you are willing to let me have this? is
I
what
am
you're
willing
saying.
to disclose this information outside of this room, but I cannot do it with and I kind of like roll my eyes back to K-girl.
Kerstas.
Yeah, with
K-pop.
there.
All right, here's the deal. I will allow this, but she gets to grant my wish. Then
Which wish?
whatever
I
she
decide.
thinks. Exactly.
Fair.
All of them.
Do we agree, Limalia?
We agree.
All right. And I walk up to her in my
You're like,
walk.
In the meantime,
Clicks his heels on the way up there.
Hiram is going to approach Lumalia, and Hiram is going to give Lumalia the 2 gold-tipped tusks that he had from the shitty pirate, and say, "I'm glad to know that you're with us," because he gets it. He sees this is a move from the group, and that's I guess one of the only valuable things that he has on him.
I sigh
And
very deeply because I think I know what she wants to do, and it makes me very concerned.
I don't
care.
believe this is for the group.
all right.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because, she leans over and she, brings her face very close to Venris's. You can feel the warmth of her as she leans her mouth nearby your ear. And I'm going to ask everybody else to take your headphones off. As she's going to whisper it to Venris.
Bullshit, Lashak.
And,
Please tell me.
and she's like, everything should be mine. And that includes this girl that they wish to bring back. And she slips a 2 coins into your hand. And she goes, "One of these will show you the way to obtain what you want. The other one you need to put onto the resurrected girl, to the girl that will resurrect, so that she is mine."
On the actual body?
Mm-hmm. It does. All you have to do is put it on her, nothing more, and then she is mine.
And after that,
After
what
that,
happens?
the others. That's not for you to worry about, sweet young thing. But I will warn you this: you are mine now, and no one else can have you. And she reaches up and kicks this and grabs the circlet off your head, and I will have no other. You wish immortality? I will not have this phylactery possessing your body like it is trying to do. For you are mine, you are not hers. And she breaks.
All right. Phylactery. Oh my god. All right.
So
and
what did we see?
So you saw her lean over and whisper super quietly, like directly into his ear, almost like making out with his ear. And Venus is like, and then she reaches up and takes the circlet of Olmarie off of his head and breaks it in her hand.
Hi,
Marie.
Well,
Was that what you wanted?
And tosses the pieces aside, and someone goes and cleans it up. And and she goes, "That is the condition." And she pats you on the cheek and says, "I look forward to it." Smiles, and leans forward and kisses you lightly on the lips, and then coyly pushes you backwards.
Well then. Woo! What an experience that was.
Yes. Your first kiss from a god.
Won't be my last one either.
Twitch chat just gave me the Mercer emote. I'm gonna have a moment here. No.
So, Verinus, would you tell us what it is what was that about?
Oh no. The condition of his deal is mine and mine alone. You cannot tell them. For even if you speak it, they will not hear it. If you try to write it, it will be illegible. You have made a deal, and you are mine.
I'm kind of curious. Can you just try to say it? Just I want to see this in action.
If you,
I mouth it. Try to, at least.
as you attempt to mouth it, like you're like, all you guys hear is like a ringing white noise.
Mop.
Mop.
Mop, 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 mop.
This could be potentially useful.
Then are we done here?
Absolutely.
I
See,
face push Venrus.
am I not?
So much for that circlet being so important, you son of a bitch.
I've learned a lot more about that circlet in one moment than my past 4 months.
And I'm guessing you can't tell us anything about that, can you?
Nope, I don't think so.
Oh, you can. That's not part of the deal. That's part of you being mine and not somebody else's.
Alright. We'll talk about that circlet later. Not now, though, but
What?
it's important.
She looks down at the remains. She goes, 2 more times, Fenris. 2 more times if you'd have used it. It lied to you.
Oh, shit.
And she
What?
and she smiles.
It would have taken over your body or something?
Yeah, that thing was actually a phylactery.
Though I suppose that would have been
It looked
immortality in
nothing
its own
like
way.
a penis.
No, that's a fallacy. Come on.
Oh, okay,
my
got it.
God. You are welcome to stay in my halls as long as you want. Don't you see? And she looks to the rest of you. I am so much more reasonable and kind than my siblings.
I
You
start
should
walking
you
away.
should belong to me. I can give you what you want. All you need to do is give yourselves to me.
Because you give us what you want, I take my leave. What I want, I will take myself. And I turn to go.
What I want is for us to achieve our mission to resurrect Nathaniel's wife.
So boring. She shoos you, and you guys find yourselves
Deal
back.
with it, honey.
You find yourselves back in the room.
Oh, I was gonna hold up for a
Oh,
second.
okay. So she starts to raise her hand, and you're like, and so she shoos everyone but Lumalia. Yes, Lumalia.
It's been a pleasure, my dear. I will see you again.
Here, a memento, and gives you the hairbrush.
I pocket it and I walk out the room after I give her a hug.
Okay, she hugs you back. It's nice.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Nice.
Went to first base.
So by the way, that's a magic hairbrush. Whenever you use it, you have perfect hair.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
What's
so
it out of?
hold on. We're back in the
Jade.
back
Does
in
that
the
apply
room.
to beards?
It's yes, it can do a perfect beard too.
Oh.
Okay.
It also will give you whatever hairstyle and length you want. But you can't do
Don't-
crazy Rapunzel
Extension.
shit. You cannot
Don't-
do Rapunzel shit.
No, but like, what's
Keep it away
what's the
from
handle
Agnes.
made out of?
Jade.
Just straight jade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey, I never had one of the magic-y people. So like, we're back in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And can I see that her symbol or whatever is lit up?
It is.
Okay. Can one of you magic types check out this ring? And I hold up the amber ring because I never figured out what this does.
Oh well, actually, it kind of speaks to you. It's this amber ring kind of came almost like almost when you know how light reflects off of those sort of materials. Every time you see that light refraction, it looks like a sliver of a crescent moon.
Oh.
And what this ring does for you is, while you have given Brahm into the service of Remiel, this ring can be used basically to summon the spectral wolf. No, okay.
Oh.
Basically, the ring can be used to call upon the spirit of Brahm. Now this works. This is a bit of an interesting because it summons Brahm as a spirit, but he is incorporeal,
Oh.
which means that he is harder for So he's like essentially like a ghost. So he can bite ghosts, and he's harder for things to normally hit because he's only half in real existence.
Can he affect the physical world?
Yes.
Okay.
We can go over the details of what incorporeal means.
TLDR, your Pokemon just evolved.
Yes,
Nice.
TLDR.
That's what happened.
Nice.
And you got a
Even
Pokeball
when-
for it.
Spirit Probe, gonna spirit bite you. Can't get hit by basic weapons. Spirit.
Now, in Mott's head, he's running through whether or not this counts as my pet in Beastmaster, and whether or not I could take another one and still have Spirit Braum.
No, Braum is still your animal companion.
So it's essentially like a Callisto. I got it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you are kind of, and everyone kind of looks at Venris a little concerned, and Lumali a little oddly. There was a not very stressful, but a little disconcerting.
Well played, Lumalia.
What? No, she's Lumalia. What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was what?
I said I'm not letting this go.
We have bigger things to deal with right now.
You said
You
you'd
said you
answer
want-
the question.
I said I would answer Venris. I didn't say I'd answer the rest of
whisper it
you.
to me. Whisper it to me.
Listen, we
Can I
have
cast-
bigger problems.
Hang on. Can I cast Sending to Lumalia? I have a guess.
Oh,
Sure.
Ugh, hate
I have a
this
guess too, but I'm
shit.
not going to do anything.
But the bigger issue is finishing these trials, is it not?
It is true, Lumalia. The bigger
Let us be
issue
on our way.
is finishing the trials. So let's continue. Who's next?
I feel like we should actually take a rest while we're talking.
Right. And, wait, was there more to that whole circlet thing besides there being a fellatio or whatever?
Circlet jerk.
Apparently, All Mary, the girl who was talking to me, was trying to possess my body, and she was trying to suck my soul into the circlet and do the whole slopperoonie.
So it
Wait,
was
so
a
is she
fellatio.
actually dead? And I point to Tristan.
I'm not dead. I've been trying to tell you I'm not dead.
So Chia hasn't been taking part in...
As much as it
Fucking
pains
a
me,
corpse.
I was actually wrong about something.
I should kill you.
I go over to hug Venris and whisper in his ear, "You've grown so much."
It
And
pains
so
me.
have I.
The thing was using me. If I use that object a couple more times, I would not have been myself.
Maybe it would have been a welcome change.
So-
Who knows?
Shira, Tristan, whoever else was pissed off about the whole circlet thing, I'm sorry.
He did it! Oh my god, I'm so proud of you!
It's okay, lad. She comes over and pats you on the shoulder. You never did actually try to kill me, and this is why I have a strict no intelligent magic items policy. Like, if it talks to you, it has its own agenda.
Duly noted.
Don't we all have our own agendas? And I glare at her.
Who?
At Tristan.
At Tristan.
Amalia?
Oh.
No, at Tristan, in reference to Chira.
I'm still waiting for the answer to that message or the sending I sent to Lumalia earlier.
I have acknowledged it. I have
You're
no
alive.
way to send that back.
You actually
You
can,
have-
the
you can
magic
reply.
allows you to reply.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
It's like you get a telepathic response.
Oh.
25 words or less.
Yeah.
20,
I'm glad,
25
by the
words
way,
or less.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All those
It's-
people out there in Twitch and podcast land, I'm right there with you. I hate that just as much as you do.
We all do.
We all do.
It's the worst.
We all do.
No, Lumal, you shut up.
Wait,
you don't
wait.
know nothing.
Tristan attempted to sound Irish the entire time. That was always her accent that I failed.
You did a better
badly.
job of it this time, though.
I
You
know,
were trying more.
I know. Well, I've been taking to leaving one of the headphones slightly off my
Yeah.
ear so I can hear my voice better, so I can do better with accents.
Oh god, I don't know how to do this.
Now, Me and Nasir would really appreciate it if we take a long rest before the next challenge.
So, what we're going to go ahead and do now is everyone gets settled down for rest. Starts to settle down for rest. So, where are we going to go next? That was pretty easy, but a little disconcerting. I don't know what deal you made.
And I just mouth random words. Just
Wait, did we hear a white noise then?
I'm gonna
Yes.
have to be on Slack.
what?
It was an attempt at Irish Twitch chat. Okay. Anyways,
Details.
You know, I'm
It's
feeling
Elvin.
really. I'm
It's
feeling
Elvin.
really good about myself. I feel like we should go see the God of Knowledge. Let's keep this train going.
Everything's coming up venerous.
Adara
Wait,
then.
Zindas or which one? What knowledge?
The nature God.
Oh, Adaran, yes.
Can I ask a question, Venrus?
Oh, go right ahead, good sir.
Is what you're going to do screw us over completely and wholly?
I don't even know if you can answer that.
That's why
I'm
I'm
out.
trying.
Actually, answer us and see what happens.
Can I nod or shake my head and see if that works?
I mean, yeah. Go ahead and try and see what happens.
Okay, I
Shake your neck.
try.
What do you What do you
Anything?
try to do? Do you try to nod or you try to shake your head?
I'm trying to gesture them that I don't want to say if it is or isn't because
So you
He
kind
doesn't know if
of you
he
kind of
can.
just go.
So you do nothing.
He gives the good old. Like
That's a
he's
yes.
Like
be myself.
he gives you an indication that he's really not sure, to be honest.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
Can we just kill him and be done with it? We won't have to worry about this ever again.
I am under a contract, and if I do not do this, beep.
That's gonna be so
Leave a
fun.
message for Venrus's corpse.
All right, well then. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and close out the game. Where next week for episode 26, we'll be
Oh,
moving
damn.
forward to the challenge of Adaran, the god of magic, nature, and knowledge and lore.
Oh boy.
Which you guys have already spoken to his avatar once before, so this is like
We
a
have.
repeat. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in with us here in the active Twitch chat, and for those of you listening out in podcast land. As we said during the break earlier, just to catch you all up, we are almost completely caught up on the backlog that we had of production, so we will be very shortly on to releasing the podcast episodes the week immediately following after we record live. We'll be getting it out within a week from there. So excellent. And we've got some more. There's some interviews going to be coming out. We've got story time with El Negociador. There's a lot of shit, okay? A lot of TFAP shit. Meanwhile, see you all next week in podcast land, and keep on TFAPing. I'm going to end the recording now. While we're going through all this, if anybody in the Twitch and stuff, we can do more Q&A while we're dealing with stuff, because why not?
Lumali is getting dangerously close to asthma levels.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
actually, hold on. Pump the brakes. I will not let you go there. Because this is at least like... So, in that situation, I played exactly to Lumali's logic. In Lumali's logic, she did not want to interfere with the kid in the street stealing the stuff, because, like, what is it going to do? What effect, whether or not she goes with the guard or the marketplace person or
I
Oh
don't
the
think
kid?
we have an issue with that.
No,
Not the
nothing.
issue.
But
That wasn't the issue.
But specifically what you said, what I'm saying is that I told Lumalia basically, look, like you gain nothing by going against it. You lose nothing by going with it. Go with it for the sake of us. And through her actions thus far, we have seen that she's done that. So I am totally cool.
I don't think that's what she was trying to do in the last time.
I totally
She was
disagree.
totally motivated by her own shit.
Guys, I have to bring attention. You guys need to go look at the TForce RPG Twitter, because we have fan art, and it's fucking glorious.
Wait, what?
Real fan art?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
Is it
yeah.
that the turtle one?
Oh no, there's more. There's the turtle eating the pastry. Let me like. I'm gonna get this up here onto the stream because holy shit,
Where?
Miss.
Where? I don't
I'm
see it.
excited.
It's tweeted at TForce RPG Twitter. Like I'm
Oh, I'm
looking
thinking
at
it's
them.
black. Okay, 1 second.
Like,
I don't
give
know
me a
how-
second. I'm going to display these from
Retweet that.
Lansimus Minimus. Yeah, I got to get on to retweeting that. Holy shit, that is all beautiful.
I got you. I'm on TweetDeck already.
Oh my god.
Oh, Guido's going to PAX East.
Yes, he
Oh.
is.
He's coming with us. Kinda.
Yeah, with us.
Well, not really with us. He's showing up and doing stuff with us, maybe.
Oh, that actually is pretty cool. Wow.
Who knows?
Hold on, I can't see it yet.
I can't
And
yet.
now
Link
Broken
it! Somebody link it!
I
It's
just
up on
retweeted all of them.
Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Twitter.
Tweets and replies?
I'm looking at a giant spaghetti-o.
That's one of the
too?
chains. That's one of the links from the chain of Garako's
There's
Meteor
spaghettios?
Hammer.
Yeah.
The editor just chose those meatballs.
That is the biggest donut I've ever seen.
I love it.
Oh no! It's no. I mean, because you went prey to a single link of the chain from Garako's Hammer.
No, it's awesome. Sorry, I don't mean to be like, condescending or anything. That's awesome.
No, the Hiram the Savior picture is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm digging that.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Man, I miss my paladin.
Like
That's
Wait.
badass.
That was
Yeah,
fast. The whole ring thing was like an hour ago.
Yeah, Lance, you're the man. I dig it.
that is. Oh. All right. So does anyone? Let's see here. Anyone actually have any questions here in our little Q&A land? I
Yeah.
haven't seen
I have a question. What the fuck?
Yeah, Lashok, just what the fuck?
Lashak, question: can
Fuck.
anyone get more than one item from the gods, or is it one per? Ask one the Twitch chat.
Well,
We don't
there's not
know.
actually a rule on that. That depends on the gods and depends on the situation. Everyone has their own way of doing things. If Kersas gave out that comb and gave whatever it gave to Venrus, which Twitch chat knows, but the rest of the party doesn't, so shh.
Yeah.
I've been working really hard not to look at Twitch chat because I don't
They
want
didn't
to
say.
know.
They didn't say. They were really
Oh,
good,
thank God.
and they mostly just said, "Oh shit."
A lot of times.
I don't like this.
Even
Can't wait
I'm
for
not
that
satisfied.
episode to come out.
You know what you could do, but I won't do, is you could go and
Watch the VODs.
watch the VODs, number one, or
I'm
go
too
download,
lazy to ever do that, so.
download the audio. And see, it's a good thing that I'm not editing this show anymore, because I would have heard it, and I would have had to listen to it and sit through it and be like, well, fuck, now I know everything. But I don't have to do that anymore, because we have a very good producer who's taken the burden of life off of my shoulders.
Mr. Raven.
Mr. Raven. So that I could go and just take more projects.
Yo.
So
More
Target.
projects.
Gosh.
What did you think Lumalia was doing? Or what was her intention?
Or do you
That's-
not want to tell us?
That's a very good question, Hasser. I should tell you at one point in time or another.
Oh, God! God damn it.
And shout out to Leftino because he's Lansimus Minimus.
yes,
Oh, hey!
My man.
Latino. That is awesome. That's our.
You just
that's
call him Latino?
Leftino.
Leftino.
I thought you said
Leftino.
Latino. I'm like,
Leftino. I'm probably saying it wrong, but like
Capital
whatever.
L-E-F.
Whatever.
Alright, well, I'm going to start uploading my audio, which means I'm going to lose all of you. So, I love you. I'll see you next week.
See you later.
Lashok, here's a preemptive question for you that I'm going to pose to
Yes.
you. Are you going to want to do an episode the week after PAX?
I think that the week of PAX, because some people are going to be a lot traveling, so the week of PAX, we're not going to do a normal episode. And the week after PAX, we're not going to do a normal episode, because there's just going to be so much going on. I will probably throw together some silly little random thing to put on just for the sake of putting on something, but we won't be able to do a full-blown recorded episode. I'll probably run some sort of little...
Well, we could do a silly
Well,
recorded
yeah,
episode
Hold
as
on,
like
hold
an
on.
aside.
Who here is actually going to PAX
Me.
East?
It's,
Well, who's not going to be here on Tuesday? That's the real question.
Yeah, Venrus will be
We could
traveling.
do the recording of 2 turtles and a wolf.
We will do.
It's a two turtles and an incorporeal wolf.
It's
Not according to Aurelia.
it's a giant turtle, a holy turtle, and a spirit wolf.
Wait, so, Haber, are you going?
No.
The Father,
You're
the
not
Son,
going.
and the Holy Wolf Spirit.
No, because if I'm the only one that's not going to be here on Tuesday.
PAX is the weekend of April 22nd, I believe.
24th. Wait,
24th.
is it?
Yeah,
24th,
it's-
25th, 26th, I thought.
So
I don't know what
Right now,
my
The 22nd
availability is going to
Friday.
be because it depends on what we have coming for the booth.
21st, 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that Tuesday, I will still be not traveling yet. So I will be on with whoever else can be on, and we'll put on some silly shenanigan. Maybe it will be two turtles and a wolf. But we'll have something. I've been looking at this really comical, interesting system called Wushu that lets you do all sorts of weird and interesting things, and I've been dying to run a shot of that. So maybe we'll do that. Yes, the 19th and 27th, because PAX, we'll be driving back from PAX, all of us coming back in on Monday and Tuesday, so we'll probably all be too dead. So we'll do something, but a full-on prepared episode, no, it will probably be 2 weeks of silliness. Because I still want to give you something to watch. We just don't know what yet.
We do have
We
a
also
butt
don't know
ton of
who's gonna show
interviews
up.
coming out.
Yes,
Yeah.
we've done like 4 interviews in the past week.
Well, my question is that now that we're getting caught up, and we might not produce anything 2 weeks from now, can we possibly do stuff ahead of time, and then so people online on podcasts can keep on watching? Weekly? Or no?
I mean, that would be really hard for us to find the time.
Yeah, 3 hours not on Monday or Tuesday is sort of time I've got planned for the rest of my life.
Like,
well, I think realistically we do have a ton of interview content and stuff that we're just sitting on right now. So at the very least, you guys are gonna get that. And if you didn't go back and listen to the God's Fall interview, my God's Fall, that was a great time.
My God's Fall.
my God.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
But we've got interviews with Basement Heroes, RPG Academy, Traveler's Tales, and a gentleman who has made an RPG system that's called Cold Steel Wardens, which is essentially like Watchmen, the graphic novel, made into an RPG format. It's gritty Iron Age heroes. So to talk about that, and the monster manual that he's got a Kickstarter on that he's calling his Rogues Gallery. So that will be the first one we get out because his Kickstarter's going now, and we want to help signal boost that as much as possible.
If only we had the audio.
I will get it to you tonight when I'm uploading everything else.
Speaking of which, I have to start my uploads, so...
All right. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and kill this. I think what I'm going to do is hop off of here and probably get on and play some League shenanigan for anyone that wants to join me. I will get into the Discord, and we can hang out in Discord, anyone that's watching us on Twitch, and you can talk to us there. All right. So,
Bye.
the stream, it ends!